Give me a sec. Give me a second. My hair looks flat. I don't know why my hair looks flat. I don't know why my hair looks flat. Okay, there it is. Pop up. I'm here so early. Where's everybody? Hi, Frenchie. I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? Also, I haven't posted anything on Patreon for like 4 days. I'll record after though. I'll record after Raw because I got time to record. I got all the time. Hi Shadow. Hi Sev. Hi John. Hi Nick. Hello Drop Miki. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Raw on Mid. Welcome to the mini portable broadcast. We are here early because they're recording SmackDown afterwards so they can give the talent July 4th off. And I'm okay with this timing. I actually like it a lot. Just curious why the early start for Raw. Yeah, so they're recording SmackDown right after. SmackDown will be pre-recorded when it airs on Friday. I won't be here. I am working. I'm working July 4th. I need to work. They're giving holiday pay, so I'm not saying no to that. I was from the Twitch stream. This is the Twitch stream. Oh, you were from the TikTok stream. Oh, welcome. It's all good. I'm not expecting daily up. French fries! Daily uploads is a thing! What do you mean? I post daily! This man said it's okay. It's not like I believe that you were actually going to post daily. Hi Game Train. You're on my last break at work. We'll be here at 7 hopefully. Oh hell yeah. Hi James Letman. Hi Nathan. What's up Blackman? Official Pwanatsu. Thank you so much for subbing, dog. Welcome in. Welcome to the Minion community. Yes, W Guatemala. I was live on TikTok earlier. I need to go. Well, first, I'm on my petty agenda. But also, that video on TikTok, it went insanely well. Yeah, so my live, usually my TikTok lives have like what, 40 to 80 people. I have like consistently 180 to 200 people. So, you know, if you got a viral video, go live, you know. You made meatball subs? Yeah, sounds good. I ate a chimichanga, a frozen chimichanga. It wasn't frozen, but I heated up. That's what I'm saying. I got the calories, but I'm not full. 10 sales for the day? Hell yeah. Minnie is TikTok? No way. What do you mean? Oh my god. What do you mean? Oh my god, what do you mean? If Roman comes back, we boo? I'm not booing, but you could boo. Here, let me turn on sound alerts. They'll be on right now, and then when the show starts, I'm gonna turn them off. I've been calling for an off season for wrestling for years. I'm okay with it being weekly, but for the talent, man, damn, that's a lot of work on their bodies. And they feel like they can't even take a break or take time off because they're like, okay, well, I don't want to be forgotten, because WWE, unfortunately, it's a business. They'll cut you, you know. If they don't need you, they'll cut you. What's up, Mike? Get a bowl of cereal, never fails. I don't ever have cereal in this. I don't even have milk. Milk usually makes me feel weird. I'm not lactose intolerant because I eat cheese all the time, but milk just does not do my body well. Hi Ricky. Iyo Sky hasn't had a title match since WrestleMania 41. Hopefully she has one here. Steak and eggs. I like steak and eggs. I'm here for a Pacific Island World Order Solos group name. Hi Jagai. Excuse me, someone skipped me. Excuse me? What do you mean? What do you mean somebody skipped you? What are you yapping about? We got 6 more minutes until the show starts. I will be live Wednesday for USA versus Guatemala, and then the second hour of the game I have to transition to Dynamite. I'll be like, the good thing is that they're both on Hulu Live, so I'll just exit I'm not gonna keep 2 tabs open because I feel like that'll be so much stress on my stream. You got 2K25 and I'm in the island? Hell yeah. Are you enjoying it? Oh, hell yeah. I got paid today. Oh my god. Yes. Yes. Yes, I got paid. I got paid early too. They did say if we can pay you early, we will. And they did. Thank goodness, because I have so many, dude, so many things that are being withdrawn right now. And I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna make my car payment? My car that's totaled and my insurance has, dude, it's taking fucking forever to tell me like what it is. Dude, it's been 2 weeks. It's been exactly 2 weeks, and I still don't know. Hello, Jordy Griffin. Sasha Banks has been TBS champion for 400 days. What Raw is on early? Damn, I forgot. Yeah, it is. Good afternoon, Mr. Icky. We speak in Spanish all stream today. I'll speak Spanish in and out. People were so, oh my god. I had to make a post about it because people are so annoying. It's like they want you to represent, but not like that. It's like they think that there's a textbook dictionary on how you're supposed to represent, and so many people, not too much on my Instagram, but my TikTok, oh my god, everybody was just like, wow, she's supporting Guatemala but she's not even speaking Spanish. Wow, she's watching it with English commentary. Listen, I know that Spanish commentary is a lot more fun, but understand that the majority of my audience are English speakers. It's not that fucking hard, dogs. Like, it's not hard. But yeah, people were so annoying. Oh my god, she doesn't even speak Spanish, but she's over here, so but she's crying. I'm like, shut up, dumbass. I do speak Spanish, but the difference is that if I'm addressed in Spanish, I'll reciprocate in Spanish. But also, Spanish is not my native language, but I still try because I want to communicate with people who speak Spanish. Dumbasses. TMW, thank you so much for the resub for 4 months. Thank you. I felt like you yesterday versus I felt like you yesterday watching the US match. Yeah. And that's the thing. I'll be happy if US gets the gold cup, but it's more meaningful when fucking Gia. What are you doing? She's always looking for trouble. I hope she doesn't bark. People don't realize how annoying they are with their gatekeeping. Yeah, and the shit, dude. The shit about that is that they give so many, like, what is Mariah Carey? Like, she's half black, half Latina, but I don't know what Latina she is. And they get mad at her because they're like, oh well, we didn't know that she was this because she never talks about it. And it's just like, okay, but even if she does talk about it and she doesn't say anything in Spanish, you're still gonna give her shit. So it's like, dude, shut up and be happy that someone is so proud of their background, and shut up. Don't tell them to speak Spanish. They could speak Spanish, but whether they could speak Spanish or not, that's up to them. Like, y'all are weird, man. Why is Raw early? They are recording SmackDown after, so SmackDown will be pre-taped. Hi, Han. Oh, she's half black, half white. Oh, okay. She's half. So who's? I'm thinking of somebody else. But I know a lot of people hated that she hid her black side, which I don't think she did. But I guess she doesn't talk about it a lot, so people just hate that. Hi, Fearful. Remember when the clowns were trying to gatekeep AEW? That was funny. Yes, dude. People just gatekeep everything. People will find ways to gatekeep stuff, and it's like, dude. As I feel like you guys could relate with this, but as somebody who just is like, if I see something on the internet, if I see something on the internet that I don't like, I keep it moving. But if I saw somebody, like, I don't know how to explain it. If I saw somebody just enjoy what they like, I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm never gonna be like, oh, but you're actually not a fan if you don't do it this way. Shut up. You're mad because that's not you. You're mad because you may want to have a platform, and you're mad because you want to do what you see others do, but you don't got the balls to do it. So yeah. Am I talking about Cardi B? She's Trini and Dominican. I don't think I was talking about Cardi B. Not gonna lie, I kind of was thinking of J-Lo. Christina Aguilera too, right? What's her ethnicity? I have no idea. I know Selena Gomez gets it too. What's up, Bubba? As a Canadian, I'm very happy for Guatemala. They totally deserve that win. Yes. That shirt is fire. Thank you. I like my Dom Dom shirt. Is this the first time since the Netflix era of WWE that SmackDown won't get SmackDown Live internationally? Maybe. I believe that's correct. Yeah, J-Lo's full Puerto Rican, but she's not down. Yeah. Like, she calls herself Jenny from... She might, but she actually is from Bronx, right? J-Lo is not black. No, did I say that she's black? Did I say that? I'm sorry. I don't think I said that. I know J-Lo's not black. I don't know if I said that. If I said that, my bad. I'm talking about... The whole point of me bringing up these names is the people... Like, the people that are, you know, like... They come from, like, a Latin or Hispanic descent. If they don't speak Spanish, it's always a fucking issue to everybody. Like, everybody will get mad at that. But also, if they don't tell you every interview what they are, people get mad at that. So it's like there's not a good way, or even if you try to represent, everybody's still gonna find a way to bitch. Fuck Cardi. Trini, don't claim her ass. Not gonna lie, did not know that Cardi was Trini. I have never heard her say that she's like Trini or anything. I didn't know that.
Forever.
Is Penta still two-stepping to the ring in Saudi? Dude, I saw him do it. They posted a video of him arriving at the arena and he's just like, but I saw him with a suitcase. So the first thought, I was like, what does he do at the airport? Is he just chilling? Is he ever like in a faster pace at the airport, or is he still just chilling?
Crown jewel of the desert, the capital city of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to WWE's Night of Champions.
Just the hospitality here. The people are amazing. The country is amazing. What an incredible night.
It feels like the crowd somehow exceeds their own bar every time that we come here.
Yeah, they were loud.
Now we get down to business in the finals.
Penta is still walking as we speak.
Oh no, Cody's in position. And he's second guessing himself.
Ah! They did it! Ah! They're there again! Triple threat. Well, they're not even triple threat. They're make yourself famous. My bad. A man's going to wrestling days. A man's going to Oriform when he feels like it. Penta was trying to save nobody, just wanted to get his get back. Let's go, Jim Cornette.
Watch out. I'm just getting started.
Why are you talking about Jim Cornette?
A 2 against Sokoa for the United States Championship. Tangaloa is back.
The GOAT.
Who the hell is that? He's going to be about 7 foot tall this time. Solo Sokoa wins
IBRB for sure. I did watch Squid Games. I don't want to talk about it though because I don't want to spoil anything. But I did watch it. I watched the entire season.
The following is the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Hi, Larry.
Jade Cargill is your Queen of the Ring.
Don't let them tell you who you are. You showed them.
CM Punk and John.
Do that jacket.
Two generational stars coming together.
Give me that jacket.
One
Thunderbolts
last time.
goes digital tomorrow. Oh, really? I'm not spoiling it just because you finished watching it, Pookie. There are others that haven't seen the season, so I'm not spoiling it for anybody.
Maybe the fans are starting to get to him. GPS! Cena kicks it too! Oh no!
Dude. Ah! In the clutch, boys!
Down and out. Rollins is called for an official.
Hi, Sunflower. Pro is Queen. Pro is Queen. Thank you so much for the subby at tier 1. Doogie with the subby as well. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Cardi?
Well, that has changed the game, hasn't it?
Taking its time. Fire.
Nothing in the world's gonna stop me.
Dude, that face, man. That face is so funny. Minnie, can I ask you something after I stream? Just ask me, Doc. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. I'm so sorry. When people ask me to ask me a question, just fucking ask me the question, dog.
Well, Sami Zayn not only
If Guatemala is going to be in the finals, are you going to NRG Stadium? I don't know where NRG Stadium is. Where is that?
as did this man.
I'm probably not gonna lie. That I saw him with a suitcase. I saw him with a suitcase, and I was like, isn't it all in Minnesota? Oh, that's in Texas? Yeah, I'm not going.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods defend those titles live tonight versus Balor and McDonough of the Judgment
Only took me
Day.
about 4 to 5 hours to finish it in one
Golden
city.
Warrior is going to be in a banger
It took me 2 days.
tonight. Friends, longtime
Not
rivals.
like
Mix it up.
a couple hours on. I saw 3 episodes the
Live.
first night, and then the next one I finished the other 3.
And this is downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Will this show be removed because of WWE content?
We are sold out. 14,000.
What do you mean?
33 WWE fans are on hand at the PPG Paints Arena. Home to Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix.
NRG Stadium's in
and
Houston?
presented
Yeah.
by Snickers.
Yeah, I'm not going. Even if it's in Los Angeles, I feel like the tickets will be so expensive. They'll be like $1,000, or I don't know, maybe like $300-400. So no. Well, Rhea's opening up the show. Just sneak into the show. I would still have to buy a ticket. I would book the Wyatt 6 to get both tag titles.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She's so cool.
welcome, Rhea!
Yeah, Raw's on early. Day of tickets are usually cheaper. Yeah, but I mean, it's in Texas. Dude, Minnie genuinely has a bunch of Eagles fans. It's actually crazy. Do I? How many of you are Eagles fans? I'll do a poll, actually.
Victory over Raquel Rodriguez on Saturday. She said it was the most painful, the most physical match that she has been a part of, but she is extremely proud of what she accomplished tonight of Champions.
You can see by the $1 million grin on the face of Rhea Ripley that you're going to have to put a stake through her heart to stop her from stepping inside of a ring.
Can we do a poll on Twitch, please? The poll is available on YouTube right now.
And now Rhea kicks us off tonight.
That pop is where Rhea gets the spotlight. Yeah, it's crazy though. It never diminishes either. She just gets that pop everywhere. How many hours is Raw on for? I believe 2.5. I think it's the standard because they are recording SmackDown afterwards, so I don't see them going up to 3 hours if they still got to put on a 2-hour show because it goes back to 2 hours. She's bad as fuck too. Yeah, she is. She's major. Is Monday Night Raw comes on again tonight? No, this is it. This is it. It's on Netflix, so it's not gonna come. No, this is live right now.
Welcome to Monday Night Mommy!
Insane pop. Order pizza. This is my brutality. Is this era's glass shatter?
And the Judgment Day are behind me, and hopefully for good this time.
No.
I'm stuck wondering, what is next for Rhea Ripley?
This was so good.
And with Evolution just around the corner, I feel like I need to start getting my priorities straight.
Hey. So the rumors are true. Get away from the title. The rumors are true.
For the women's world champion, Iyo Sky. She's been champion since before WrestleMania, Corey, when she shocked the world by knocking off Rhea Ripley.
Why are you asking people if they're fans of one of the worst NFL teams? Blackman, shut up! I'm engaging with my audience, and only 23% of you guys are saying yes.
Sticking in her What is Iyo
Damn.
do tonight?
Yeah, we're getting Iyo versus Asuka. I mean, Iyo versus Rhea. I'm so sorry. I read that wrong. Yeah, that's what we're getting. They have good chemistry, but do we need it? We don't really need that.
Rhea, you cannot have evolution without Iyo Sky. But you are wrong about one thing. You are not on top. Not without this. And because I have this. Adam Pearce told me that I can choose who to defend the Women's World Championship against at Evolution. 私がチャンピオンなんだから挑戦者を選んだっていいだろう。そうだろう。そうだそうだ。And I want to defend against the best. And that means defending against Rhea Ripley.
Well, Iyo said she's giving it to Rhea Missionary tonight. That's not.
Iyo, I have nothing but respect for you. And if that is what you want, then I just want you to know that I'm gonna stop at nothing to get this back. So, if that's what you want, Iyo, I just want you to know that what happens at Evolution, that's what you wanted. So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Iyo Sky for the Women's World Championship. You're on.
Wanted Asuka, but it's okay.
What a gutsy move by Iyo Sky.
What was the fucking point of teasing Iyo versus Asuka last Monday just to do Rhea versus Iyo? What do you mean, what's the point? It's the WWE. They're always going to edges. They're always going to prefer the edges than actually give us what we want.
For Iyo Sky.
Wow, they're...
Defending.
That doesn't even look like the Judgment Day corner.
AJ, read the doctor's note. I am injured. And unfortunately, I had a little bit of a setback, so I'm still not cleared. But I know you wouldn't believe me, so I had Adam Pearce verify and authorize that if you lay a finger on me before I'm cleared, you'll never get your title match. Doctor's orders. So, you want to pull out your little glasses and read this, or what?
My little glasses, huh?
Not cleared.
Give me that. Yep, right here. Doctor says you're a punk ass. Yeah. I can't wait till you get cleared. You're gonna get what's coming to you. I'm gonna take that IC title away from you. And I'm gonna beat you so bad, you'll need more than a note from your doctor.
Lucky I'm not weird. I don't like hitting the elderly anyways.
How about now?
Not cleared. Can't touch me. Doctor's orders, AJ. MC Hammer can't touch this.
MC Hammer can't touch this.
Dominic should just keep his mouth shut.
I love that man.
You gotta have a little.
I love that man. This man said MC Hammer can't touch this. Finn JD versus New Day. I am injured. I am injured. All right, so over on Twitch, the majority of you guys don't like Eagles fans, and then over on Twitch they said that they don't like Eagles. I'm sorry, chatter. You thought, but I'm sorry. Why are you saying pick my 2K challenger, bruh? Why are you wasting points on that, Zendaya?
Titles. Coming up next, live from Pittsburgh on Netflix, the Judgment Day versus the New Day with the gold.
Bro, what? What's Zendaya? My mouse glitched. Zendaya just wasted 5,000 points. Oh my goodness. I think I have Celsius. Oh, I do. I think, yeah, because I don't think I finished it.
I would like to say a prayer for IYO titles. Regin, we would like to thank you IYO for gracing us with your aura. We are so happy we got to see you as champion, and it's been 49 days since you last wrestles and 71 days since you last defend. We would like to thank you for everything you have given, and God bless us for what's to come with Rhea holding a title.
Well, there it is. The betrayal was real in the chat. It was. I'm sorry. You know, if you find somebody that you have the same interest in, you think that that's the majority vote, but it's not. I apologize. We saw it just in 4K. See how that thought just got destroyed. Knight Wilson, thank you so much for becoming a minion. I appreciate that. Over on YouTube. They don't got like the Eagles. We get our ring on the 18th though. I have no idea. I don't fucking know football. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I know Philadelphia Eagles is a football team. But yeah. It's in the rewards queue. Sorry, I'm like so distracted. I'm distracted because out of nowhere, I feel so fucking tired and I hate it. Okay, I chugged the Celsius. This right here, if you ever see agua de kefir, I don't know how to say it. This right here is so freaking bomb. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it more often. We are the champions, Mini. Oh, are you guys? Oh, put a poll in the chat if people like Mini or not. Everybody's going to say no. Dom got legit rib injury. Does he really? I have no idea. Rhea winning isn't even going to be that bad though. I will at least get a Stephanie versus Rhea match out of it. Yeah, you will. But I mean, at the same time, it's just kind of like, dude, I'm kind of tired. Like, it's not Rhea's fault, but I understand why. I mean, look at the crazy pop she gets. Her pops are insane everywhere she goes. It's an insane pop, so I get it. But at the same time, I'm tired of them booking her like that, because it's like, dude. But then once she gets the title, you're not even booking her right. Ugh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern, part of SummerSlam weekend. Presale is available until 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster.
You looking forward to Iyo versus Asuka for the title? Me too. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe Iyo wins. Maybe Iyo wins. You never know. And maybe we have Iyo versus Asuka at SummerSlam. You never know.
following contest scheduled for one fall is for the world.
What about Raquel and Roxanne? Yeah, they can interfere because Rhea said, hopefully I have the Judgment Day behind me. I feel like Rhea has always, do you all like mini portable stream? You guys created a poll.
Challengers at a combined weight of 385 pounds, the team of Finn Balor and J.D. McDonough, the Judgment Day. And their opponents.
Dude, I got like a burst of the itis.
Of 400.
Like a burst. I'm like, I don't like that.
The World Tag Team Champions.
This is live. SmackDown will be pre-recorded and they're recording it afterwards.
The New Day.
Slim Jim never watched that helps though.
Well, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on, sort of shocked to actually see the New Day in a match. They've only wrestled twice since winning the tag team titles from the War Raiders back at
Who do you think wins this tag
keep
match?
Bringing this up with some sort of implication that Kofi and Woods haven't wanted to defend their tag team championship. It's just been a lack of quality.
They haven't even booked the New Day right either.
Well, we'll see
I
what
hate
the opposition
it.
brings
I
tonight
hate,
in
man,
the
I
form of
hate most of
Judgment
the
Day.
bookings right now.
In tag team action, these
You had 3 hours of SmackDown. You could do more than 2.5 hours on Raw. You could go up to 3 if you want to. And it's still so fucking lackluster. Like what's happening here? How come we're not booking things? How come we're not booking our champions?
WWE today. And look at this. That is actually a piece of bread. And I'll explain this to you because I was talking to Xavier Woods earlier
Judgment
today.
Day
He was telling me,
wins.
Corey, that Finn Balor has
Minnie, have you seen that you've been featured on the YouTube channel, the
If you have
Geek
functional
Box?
eyes, you'll realize that
Yeah.
Balor has more abs than I have.
Raw
fingers
Tag
on my
Division
hands,
is
but
weak sauce right now.
It's not a time for peace offering. You gotta be ready for battle.
It is kind of weak sauce, but I think New Day is doing
they were trying to break
an amazing job to elevate their personas, but they don't even get platformed. We barely see the New Day. Unless you have a VPN or you're outside of the United States, then you see them during when we have commercials.
From these two teams. Obviously not.
Over on Twitch, I got 100% yes. Over on YouTube, I got 100% yes. I'm gonna end the poll to save my confidence. Thank you, guys.
I've worked out here with you for years and years. I don't think I've ever heard you say a nice thing about him.
Well, that's because you haven't been paying attention. But the fact is, Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston are great. Beautiful sunset flip roll through. Bang! Balor, maybe the greatest duo in tag team history.
There's no doubt about that. You mentioned before, 12-time tag champs, 1-time NXT tag team champions, but this all
Triple H is very inconsistent with his booking, and it's not the best. Yeah,
and remember,
I get it. It's a bigger roster. It's not like NXT, but still, man, like I know you got help, dog.
The New Day's ear a number of months ago.
Well, I think Kofi Kingston and
I agree. Triple H shooting the New Day like Zelina Vega. I fear. Yes.
Point of view, they changed their mindset, their entire mentality, and look where they are.
What's up, Owen? You demand a recount? Nope.
That's what it's all about.
A man who calls himself the Irish Ace, J.D. McDonough, tremendous athlete, goes to work for the Judgment Day. First time they battled for the title since they lost them to the War Raiders back in December for the Judgment Day.
Able to put the brakes on momentarily. Kofi sent to the floor, sure-footed as usual. Here comes J.D.
Oh, and right to the face! He about decapitated
Both of you were going to troll. Both my mods were going to troll. The disrespect, dude. It's always your own people, man.
Gets back in it, and Kingston makes the tag. And here's Xavier Woods now.
And this is that seamless tag.
Yeah, get him, Woodsy.
Makes the New Day so great.
Oh, right to the back.
That might do it.
Your team fumbled a 28-3 lead.
Xavier Woods has turned the tables.
You talking to me?
That's the Xavier Woods strut.
I know this has nothing to do with wrestling, but good luck on Wednesday in the Gold Cup. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yes. Did I miss anything? No. Oh, we got Iyo versus Rhea at Evolution. Sorry. That's it. So far, not gonna lie, it kind of seems like this Raw is going to be really mid. It seems like this is going to be just like an average Raw So we shall see. Cause I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just checked out, but I'm like disinterested. I want Judgment Day to win. Mini, imagine Germany versus Guatemala at the World Cup final. I know. I mean, Germany, I don't think is like an underdog. That'd be cool, but for me, it's just like, I think for the Gold Cup, it would be cool if it's Guatemala versus Honduras because they're underdogs, Guatemala especially, or them against Mexico just because of the coach and stuff. But yeah, I don't know how far we'll get through the World Cup. I have no idea. Are you going to watch the real sport over the fake one on Wednesday or the fake one over the real one? I will be live for the game at 3 p.m. Pacific. No, it's at 4, right? It's at 4. I'll be live for the game at 4 p.m. Pacific. I'll transition to Dynamite at 5 p.m. And then, depending on what I see, I'll either go back and forth. Basically, the first hour I might be going back and forth, but by the second hour of Dynamite, the game's already over. AEW is ruining it for you. No, AEW isn't. Plus it's a game that I'm like, I know it'll be hard to beat, but we also thought that with Canada, so it's a game that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I want to watch it in its entirety, because I feel like if we get smoked, we get smoked, and I don't really care to watch it in its entirety. Football is not fake.
You know what time it is?
I bet though. It's the jet lag Raw. Yeah, it is a jet lag Raw. Who are y'all facing? United States.
SummerSlam.
I could already tell Cardi somehow rigged the vote for Liv 3 times.
WWE SummerSlam. August 2nd and 3rd.
Did you see the gif I made of your reaction? Yeah, I did. But I'm just like a little freaking badass.
Kingston flying off the top rope, cover to retain. The World Tag
All right, guys, we're back. We are back to this exciting, very exciting.
Dominic Mysterio of their group as the Intercontinental
I'm tired.
Championship, and of course, Raquel Rodriguez
I'm tired.
went after the tag team championship.
I don't know what it
Partner
is.
Liv Morgan out for months now with a shoulder injury, and we expect a decision from general managers.
I don't even think it's like the midday slump or anything.
What will happen to the women's tag team titles?
But I guess it is. And the search that I cleared out today wasn't even big. It was small.
That's what we could be seeing after tonight.
Yeah, Judgment Day, who admittedly fell on some hard times over the past couple of months. It's interesting that they've built a little momentum since Liv's been out.
There you go.
No, that's not my opinion. That's what I hear in the locker room.
Oh, okay.
That's what the whispers in the locker room
His
are.
trunks say thank God.
Those are your feet under the stall all the time?
Is that what it says? I don't think I've ever seen that. Don't show me Dunkin' Destruction when you can't fucking play it on PC. You could play it on some PCs, but for some reason, not on my PC. I'm so annoyed, dog. I want to play some 2K25, but create content with it. I know that I gotta do the
superstars with an opportunity to tag
what I gotta do still? Not my rise. What am I on?
14,000 on hand for this
What am I on?
tag team championship opportunity. Kofi Kingston's the legal man. Grabbing the legs of McDonough, not allowing him to make a tag. Great. Momentarily. Now the tag's made. Here's Balor. And Finn Balor fired up.
Balor was shot out.
Win Balor's time, dog. Win Balor's time. I don't need you to hold the tag titles. I don't need you to do that. Come on, Win Balor. I don't need you to hold the tag titles. That's it. I need you to hold other gold, man.
And a kick out.
If your team gets smoked, could we maybe get some gaming?
His foot on the gas pedal.
We have gaming on this channel. I just work a lot, guys. Apologies.
Vicious chop across the chest.
And Balor feeding off this capacity crowd here. Kofi, their classic Kingston. Balor reeling. Kofi gonna go to the top rope.
Showcase, thank you. Oh my god, I see. That's how long it's been. I still gotta play Showcase, and I play that on Legend mode, so.
Could be time for celebration in the
Did
club.
WWE do a predicts for this? Oh!
Stopping Balor in his
Yo, that knee was disgusting.
Finland was likely looking for the shotgun drop.
Only a handful of times he wore trunks.
But Kofi Kingston, a half a
I'm
step
so angry
ahead.
over Finn losing to Seth at SummerSlam. Yeah, I know. No, yeah, because whatever, man. If Finn would have won, I thought that would have been the moment, but whatever.
McDonough and Woods, the freshman. Xavier launched down and over the top rope to the floor. And JD now, that springboard moonsault takes out Xavier.
Fantastic hang time from McDonough. Champion's advantage in effect. Judgment Day understand.
Moves up on the top rope. This time he got caught. Woods got his boots up into the face of JD McDonough. And Xavier looking to capitalize.
I don't know if Woods realizes Finn Balor's the legal man for the Judgment Day.
Balor made the tag, and that's why the referee isn't counting here. And now,
oh, this is totally legal, Cole.
Of course it is. Oh my God! Balor went for the coup de grace, but he hit his own partner.
Disaster.
To retain. Finn kicks out.
Woods muscles up Balor.
Oh no.
Into the New Day corner.
They used to do this with their former buddy Big E. Oh, they hit it! The midnight hour! Cover for the win! And a kick out at 2! Balor stays alive!
Win Balor!
A look of disbelief on the face of Kofi and Xavier.
They thought they had retained the world.
Are you going to stream the Taylor versus Serrano fight on Netflix on Friday, July 11th? Perhaps. What time does it start? Is it right after SmackDown? Because I do want to see Serrano fight again. I saw her fight once and then I became a fan. And I haven't seen any of her other fights or anything. Oh! It's alright, Win Balor. You're still a winner, my. Oh! Win Balor!
New Day did it on the other.
But not, dude. He doesn't need the tag titles.
From the New Day.
He needs gold by himself. He needs other gold. Even if they get the tag titles, dog. Come on. They don't do anything with the tag titles whenever they have it. Come on.
The doubt might start seeping into your mind.
Dude, win Balor 2025. I've been preaching this. I've been preaching this shit. And you guys make fun of me.
Opportunity now for Balor, perhaps.
Nasty landing for Xavier. Kofi in all types of trouble. Can Finn make the tag? He does.
And JD McDonough now legal. Xavier Woods hasn't recovered on the top rope. And now using Kofi Kingston to his advantage. McDonough up top.
Oh no, oh no.
Spanish fly on the top. McDonough covers.
Dude, this match. You're here at the taping? They're taping it afterwards, though.
And a cheap shot to Balor knocks him off the apron. Nobody home. Sling blade.
Woods, McDonough all alone inside the ring.
Kick to the face. Balor tag. JD McDonough.
Is this the only gold that they think Finn Balor can win these days? Give him the IC title. Win Balor. Win Balor. Win Balor, dog. Win Balor. That's all I'm saying. I would mark out, but I know that they barely do anything with the tag titles anyways. But I'm gonna need some other kind of gold around Win Balor. This is, dude, I said Resurgence 2025, okay? I'm happy, though. Unk still got it, man. Unk still got it. Whatever, man. Go ahead, join the bandwagon. I get it. I get it. I get it.
A massive Spanish fly from the top for McDonough, but somehow Xavier Woods survived with the assist from Kofi Kingston. Kofi would take a high risk. Unfortunately,
That gold is back in the Judgment Day. The gold is back in the Judgment Day, but we're, you know, but we need more action with it. What are they like? This is like their third time, right? That was a good match. Preach, Minnie, dude. I'm saying, man. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Now, IC title. IC title on Finn now. IC title on Finn. Dom Dom. I love you, Dom Dom. I love you, Dom Dom. But come on, man. Amazing. Dude, ooh, pyro? Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a lot of pyro. He's not going to get both. That's what you're saying. That's what you're believing, and that's fine. But when it happens, don't even come on here. Don't even come on here and say, "Oh, I was wrong, Minnie." We know you were.
Well, they've done it a number of times in their career.
Hell yeah.
Doubt them now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to revisit last week's women's
Finn could get the U.S. title.
match. Bayley,
dude, that pyro was crazy.
it's the Jurassic World highlight of the night.
Thank God for the New Day. Should be over.
Highlight of the night is presented by Jurassic World Rebirth.
Win Balor the gospel, according to Minnie. Exactly. I'm not concerned about the Judgment Day recapturing gold.
It was a great matchup, Corey.
I don't really care about the tag titles because of what I just stated. Like the tag, cool. You got them back, but let's do something.
Lynch knew exactly what was at stake. Champion's advantage. In effect, disqualification would cause Bayley to lose her opportunity. As Bayley seemed to be closing in on victory, Lyra had finally had enough and was out for vengeance at the expense of the man, but unfortunately cost Bayley the Intercontinental Championship opportunity in the process.
Yeah, Becky Lynch drawing Lyra Valkyria into the fight. Becky retains.
Lyra has a lot of wardrobe malfunctions. I always see her like.
Cole Graves, thank you so much. I'm backstage with Bayley. Bayley, after all of the chaos of last week with Lyra Valkyria and
Feel
Becky
free to say
Lynch,
she looks phenomenal.
where is your head at now?
I'm looking.
I mean,
it's
are you
okay.
still focused on another opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship, or?
Yes, that doesn't change. I mean, do I wish I was standing here as your new Women's Intercontinental Champion? Yes, I should have been, but Lyra had to get involved in my business, okay? That's not going to change why I came back to get my hands on Becky Lynch and what I'm going to do.
Wow, okay, so you can't text me back, you won't talk to me, but you'll talk about me in interviews. That's really
Lyra,
where we're at now,
is this just what you're gonna do every week? Interrupt my business? Okay, look, if you're here to apologize, I don't want to hear it.
I was gonna apologize. I don't even know who you are anymore. I keep hoping things will go back to the way they were with us before WrestleMania, but you just won't let that happen. Okay. You actually think I went out there to sabotage you last week, don't you?
It seemed like.
Do you have any idea what's been happening since you were gone? Things might not be personal between us. It's not personal. It's personal between me and Becky, okay?
Okay, and it's not personal between me and Becky. She took me out before WrestleMania. This has been going on for 10 years.
10 years, so this is all about you,
No,
Becky.
it's not all about me,
It's
but
all
you
about
need to understand. You mind your own business, okay?
I was the you need to mind your business. You got the title.
Enough! Look, I had a feeling it was going to go this way. So I went ahead and arranged for you two to settle it in the ring. Tonight. You know what I'm thinking? Let's spice it up. Whoever wins is the new #1 contender to the Intercontinental Championship. How does that sound?
That sounds great. See you in the ring, friend.
Happy Monday.
What's up, Daryl?
High stakes.
Now hold up, she looking kind of bad. Triple threat. Mind your business, and she got some puppies on here. Okay, listen. When I said sip, I don't gotta hear about puppies and shit. Okay, I don't want to hear about that. Lyra versus Bayley. Let's fucking go. Lyra versus Bayley. Low-key banger. Yeah. I don't know what else is happening, but I feel like that should be an event. Don't you guys think that could easily be a Raw main eventer? You know what? I prefer you saying horchata cannons, even though those aren't horchata cannons because Bayley is Mexican. But I rather you guys say horchata cannons than puppies. See, Bayley's another one. She's Mexican and people get mad at her because a lot of people think that she's very white passing. So people get mad at her for it. Get win. Also, I don't like Jerry Lawler, so I don't want to hear puppies. Meaning you look good. That's cool, dog. It hurts not to see Otis. What happened to Otis? Is he hurt or something? Zilla Fatu, just say Jacob Fatu, pick up phone call. Zilla Fatu, Triple H, make it happen. I'm sure it'll happen. It will happen, guys. So Natalia, part of Alpha Academy now. It looks like. Well, no, she's no her and Maxine Dupree are like a tag team, but we haven't seen we haven't seen them. We haven't seen too much of that tag team though. The tag match was pretty fire, not gonna lie. Yeah, it was fire. The oh my god, another one. Keep Zilla in NXT, bro. We good. Zilla Fatu, see, look, this is the thing that I will say. I love Zilla Fatu. I love his work. I think he's phenomenal, and I think he should be a part of WWE. I think he's a good person. What bothers me is that a lot of people don't know anything outside of the WWE. A lot of people just watch WWE. But to sound smart, I feel like because Zilla Fatu is more mainstream, and that's because he used social media the correct way, I feel like people just regurgitate his name, but they actually don't even watch his matches. They don't watch his interviews. They actually don't even support him, but just because they think they're fucking cool and he's a bigger name in the indies and he's related to all the Samoans in the WWE, that I feel like they're like, oh, but what about Zilla? Oh, but it should have been Zilla. Oh, but dude, I can guarantee you haven't even seen one fucking match of his, man. That's the issue with me when it comes to the IWC, because I'm like, dog, okay? Oh, I hate that shit. But I love Zilla. I love Zilla. I want him to be a part of the WWE. Yes. Otis is injured. Maxine tagged with Natalia. No need for Academy. Yeah, that's what they're called. They're called the Dungeon Divas, which is actually pretty cute because Maxine Dupree is a very diva-esque. Natalia used to be a diva, and obviously because of the OM of the Heart Dungeon, that's cute. Dungeon Divas is cute.
In Atlanta, Georgia, next Saturday, July
it honestly
12th
should
Sunday,
main,
July 13th, are on sale now.
We're at the point with Samoan dudes where I'm like, what would you even do without this story?
Main event, Gunther versus the iconic Goldberg.
The Bloodline story is dead, bro. It's over. It's done. It's time to stop. I hate it.
We have never seen a man quite like this. The greatest champion in WCW history. You're not going to find any man in any sport more intense than Goldberg.
Meds ready? No, if listen, I feel like shitty. Well, I feel like shit saying this.
It's all going down.
I just need Gunther to get out of that match healthy. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Gunther better get out of that match healthy. That's all I care.
Defends his World Heavyweight Championship against WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg.
Can't put Rock in any story.
It's only appropriate the final match of Goldberg's
Goldberg match is even more boring than a boring Cody match. Cody Rhodes matches aren't boring.
NBC, 8 o'clock Eastern, live
WWE keeps giving me reasons to subscribe to HBO Max for All In.
Well, another programming note: this coming Friday Night SmackDown, USA Network.
Oh, because they're showing Goldberg.
Netflix moves to 2 hours. 2 hours of Friday Night SmackDown starting this Friday. Well, you know,
my first thought was, I pray he doesn't get dropped on his head. Yeah, like, it's just, dude, we have Ilya out right now. He's on the road to, like, getting back, but it's like, when you got Ilya and Gunther out.
Maybe I'll rip that stupid mask off your head.
And Chatty, oh, dude, all the good grappers. All of the perfect tier grappers. That'll be devastating if that happens.
It'd be disastrous for Master Chad Gable.
And the sacrifice delivered by Penta. I told you, Gable should just keep his nose out of people's business.
Ludwig Kaiser.
I hate this, guys. I hate this. But while I'm gone, I need you to hold down the fort, okay? Please.
Sorry, guys. Apologize for the interruption. Chad, I just got the update from medical, and I wanted to say how sorry I am for the injury and wish you the best of luck in your surgery and recovery.
Pierce, I'm an Olympian. Okay, I make my own luck, but thank you.
You're welcome. I guess that means we're not going to see our buddy El Grande Americano for a while, huh?
Well, he's the world's greatest luchador, Pierce. I'm sure he keeps a busy schedule, but you never know. Now, guys,
what are you trying to get at?
Don't let the American-made spirit die while I'm gone. Ivy, I need you to conquer Stephanie Vaquer, and you two, I'm sure you're sick of everyone talking about your championship potential, so it's time to fulfill it.
Yes, sir. We got you, Chad.
What are we gonna do without you, Chad? I mean, I'm lost. You're lost. I know we're all lost.
Listen to Ivy.
Yes.
Well, it's too bad we won't see Gable.
I like that. I like that.
The Americano either.
Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser was right there in the back. He is aura farming. Who do you think aura farms more, Penta or Ludwig Kaiser? There's Rusev.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Bulgaria.
Meat match incoming. Meat match.
270 pounds.
So many on shelf. Yeah. Vaquer is wrestling tonight. That's what I gathered, but I didn't even react to it because I was distracted by what Chad was saying. Because when Chad is on my screen, I want to fully pay attention to everything that he says. You guys can learn a lot by listening to what Chad Gable says. You don't need any self-help books. You don't need to go to therapy. You don't need simple advice. All you need to do is listen to the words of Chad Gable. Penta with the walk, yes. Damn, no one is hyped for Rusev. Dude, it sucks because he had all the momentum and then they didn't capitalize off Rusev's momentum. And then he goes to AEW and he had momentum there as well. And then they didn't capitalize off the momentum as in AEW. It fucking sucks, dude. It sucks. That said, my pizza was ready. I get here, it's not. Oh, damn. Lana is about to come back and attack Rusev. Eat, fight, night, fella. Gable is love. Gable is life. Gable is the reason. Gable is light. Gable is fight. Gable is always right. This match will be in a quote JR Slobberknocker. Bars, I know what I'm saying, dog. But I'm not a rapper. You went to pick up pizza and it wasn't ready? Yeah, that's what Tucky said. Meat beating match. Hashtag meat beating match is wild. But I like it. It's like WWE sees talent but don't see talent. Enjoy 7K free points. Please predict. Please predict. Well, we got Sheamus, Redeemer, or DQ. Do you guys think it's that easy to guess? I really don't know. I don't know who will get this one. I'm assuming Miro, but I don't know. They've kind of been highlighting Sheamus a lot more. Do you think it's easy? Sounds like a Gable mark. Yeah, and what? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm a Gable mark. Nice to meet you guys. Can we start that hashtag? We definitely could. Yeah, so whatever clip I clip out or clip on, let me copy. I'm gonna use that hashtag. Nah, I don't think it's easy, but we doing charity. Okay. Anyways, guys, what do you think of Raw so far? For me, it's been like whatever. It's been underwhelming, or maybe it's just my mood, my mental state right now. But it's like. Sebastian with the 199 saying here's some money. Kahook. Yay! Thank you. W money. Thank you. Sheamus for the win. Bro said that if it's a bad thing. I don't want Lana near Rusev because they're going to make her kiss other dudes for a match. We're not under Vince, so they shouldn't be doing that. No Gable, no Americano. We shall see. Maybe Grande Americano does show up. Sheamus had Stephanie twerking on his channel. More accolades for his Hall of Fame induction. Pretty average Raw so far, I'd say. Yeah, Raw is getting good so far. I don't know. I mean, there's a Stephanie Valkyria match. We got Bayley versus Lyra, which should absolutely cook. What else is there? I feel like it's just so very, like, it's underwhelming. I am not whelmed at all. You just tuned in? What's up, hip hop? If they still had jobbers, Rusev could plow through them. I mean, technically they do. I mean, he came out, didn't he attack Alpha Academy? What was it, pretty deadly as well? More importantly, Sheamus twerked with her sexy beast. Raw's alright, yeah.
Comes to Petco Park in San Diego for the first time ever, November 29th. Tickets are on sale Friday, July 11th. That's a week from Friday. And pre-sale starts next Wednesday, July 9th. Register now or visit WWE.com/events for more information.
Hello, Jorge.
That's our wrap, man. We've got everything ready. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Champs are here! Hello, gentlemen.
Congratulations.
Hey.
You know, I have a feeling you guys are trying to figure out what to do about the Women's World Tag Team Champions.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
Well, as a tag team champion myself, I have an idea. Oh, wanna hear me
Roxanne
out?
and Raquel.
Please. Yeah. Well, I feel like Raquel's worked really hard to not only win those titles, but to defend those titles. And I feel like it'd be really mean of you guys to strip her of the titles. Okay, so I have an idea. We find her a new tag team partner.
Anyone in mind?
Roxanne. Great idea. It's a great idea. And it works for everyone. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on Raw. Yeah. It works for you. It'll give you some matches on SmackDown. It works for everyone. It's a win-win. No brainer.
Momentito, we're going to confer for a second, okay?
Momentito? Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, we talked to Sean.
Talking about Latinos and all of a sudden he wants to speak
Finn, you know
Spanish?
what? We will allow it. Yes! Under one condition.
Yeah, see, Raquel and Roxanne, well, they're going to have to justify this decision. So they're going to have to prove to us and to the world that they're worthy champions.
That'll be devastating.
Yeah, so in 2 weeks at Evolution, they're going to defend those titles.
Oh, okay.
It's a team from Raw.
Okay.
A team from SmackDown. And a team from NXT.
Ah!
You know what?
They should retain, but it might be going to NXT.
Let's celebrate. Done deal.
Great.
Wow, it would have been perfect if we still had the Metaphor girls.
On the same page.
Lash is there by herself, but damn, that really could have gone to Jakara and Lash.
Finally, some resolution in the women's tag team division.
So I'm assuming the Dungeon Divas,
Well,
maybe Kabuki Warriors.
Do that, but I get it. And meanwhile, this is going to be a banger, as Sheamus likes to say. Sheamus and Rusev, the last time they competed in the same match was just a couple of weeks ago. But
Fatal Influence.
6 years ago in a fatal four-way tag team match at WrestleMania. Their last one-on-one match, Corey, was a decade ago. And Sheamus has never defeated Rusev when it comes to one-on-one matches.
That's a very special night for Sheamus as he celebrates 16 years since debuting on WWE as a member of the ECW
Sol and Delta.
Back then, the Celtic Warrior has gone on to have an incredible career.
And again, they were the best of friends, as Corey said. They were once part of the League of Nations. Sheamus,
An international
Rusev,
meat slapping
Alberto
match,
Del
yeah.
Rio, and Wade
A
Barrett.
fatal four-way tag match is going to be a mess. It will be a mess. Yes. That's a good way to get a lot of women on the card. Yeah, yeah.
Everyone has.
Yeah, I think they're just, I mean, it's smart.
Look at this.
It's going to be a mess, but it's actually really freaking smart because that's four
special written all over it.
Four tag teams. So you already got 8 women on the Evolution card, and it's from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. So you got talent from each brand, which is perfect.
An altruistic outlook on this business, whereas Rusev believes that in his
purposely
hour of
nerfing
need,
Roxanne's first
Sheamus
title reign.
abandoned him. Sheamus was nowhere to be found.
They're not nerfing
Sheamus
it.
feels that Rusev's a grown man. Rusev could forge his own path.
Oh, Secret Harvest. I forget about Secret Harvest being attacked. Yeah. Honestly, they should have it. Roxanne and Raquel, I think, should retain. But if they were to drop it at anybody, Secret Harvest, they've been doing an incredible job.
For this one to devolve into a full full-blown banger, and down goes Sheamus.
Yeah, good luck to Rod Zapata, our referee in this matchup.
I see what the match is going to be: Zarya and Soul versus Izzy and Tatum. So you don't think they're going to be a part of the Fatal 4-Way? If they do that, that's fine. That gives more room for other women to be a part of it.
Tonight. He calls this the Predator.
Correct.
Make me slash me.
A modification on the Dublin Smile.
As he continues to torture Rusev here.
SmackDown maybe Nichin and BFAB. Ooh, yeah, put them on the Evolution card. I feel like every woman wants to be a part of the Evolution 2 card so bad that it's like, I'm sure management and I'm sure writers are like trying to get the best, like trying to get as many without filling the card up to like 10 matches, you know, because they really could do a 2-night event.
5-time tag. He's won a Rumble, a Money in the Bank, and a King of the Ring.
And look at the power of Rusev.
They might have like a
That's an unfamiliar feeling for Sheamus being manhandled like that.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, great point. Sheamus isn't often outpowered in a matchup, but he may well be tonight. Rusev returning to WWE with a scowl on his face. He admitted mistakes in the past. Said he had to find himself, and he's returned perhaps better than ever. As Sheamus now clubs away at the spine.
Clubs away.
God, the impact between these two might leave bruises on the front row.
Oh, Sheamus catching Rusev into a power slam.
Look at that man's eyes, Cole.
Dedicated warrior. Furious.
What is it called? Is it a Fatal 4-Way tag team matchup, or is it still just called a Fatal 4-Way? I'll just say Fatal 4-Way at Evolution 2 for the women's tag titles. I have to make sure that I'm saying the appropriate verbiage, because if not, you got marks that have been watching wrestling since birth, who are going to say, look at this little girl, she doesn't even know what it's called. Fatal 4-Way tag match. I put Fatal 4-Way at Evolution 2 for the women's tag titles. That's what I put. I mean, I think it's basic. But I can see somebody say, it's actually a Fatal 4-Way tag match at Evolution 2 for the women's tag. Like, I feel like they're going to tell me that, but it's okay. W big meaty match. This show is not good. I agree. Like, it's not bad, but it's underwhelming. I'm like not really paying attention. It's nothing has been done yet besides the Fatal 4-Way. Seeing Win Balor, you know, win gold is cool, but it's the tag title, so for me, I'm like, whatever. James Letman with the 199 saying TKO sucks. Bring back Vince McMahon. No, we're not doing that, dog. TKO sucks, but then also Vince McMahon sucks also. Like, I'm sorry. What? Get that off my feet. When Valkyria wrestles, the show is going to be a 10 out of 10. Yes, I agree. I was surprised you were on Ring the Bell. Yeah, why were you surprised by that though? It's the jet-lagged episode. It is. It is. Edge needs to come back. What is Edge doing right now? What is Cope doing? He's not hurt, right? He's just taking a break? Because I haven't seen him in a while since the FTR thing. Oh, since FTR turned on him. That was the last time I saw him. He's coping in AEW, yes. I love elimination matches. Man, I can't believe I used to hate Sheamus when he first came to WWE, and now I love the dude. I liked his I Look Stupid run. You look stupid. I like that run. Opening segment was lame. I think the opening segment was fine. It's just the delivery of, yes, we're going to get Rhea versus Iyo was the sucky part. Wait, Cope is actually hurt? And Vince McMahon, hell no, don't bring him back. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We do not need Vince back. I actually wouldn't mind WWE being back under the co-CEO leadership of Steph and Nick Khan. Yeah, me neither, but I mean, TKO is already
control.
It's them.
And
they have all the control.
To fight back to his feet in a vertical base here. Control. Every time you think one of these men grabs the upper hand, the other one just turns it back around.
It's been a true seesaw battle to this point.
I see saw.
Now just a rear chin lock applied by
I see
Rusev.
saw.
Notice the aggression.
Iyo is an amazing wrestler, the best. However, her promos are cringe. How are they cringe? I don't think they.
Painful
What?
position to be trapped.
If you just don't understand what she's saying, that's different. But they're not cringe.
With a purpose.
Coping Christian at All Out Toronto is a rumor.
Transition to the front face lock by
All
Rusev.
Out is the week following
Looking to outpower Rusev here, lifting Rusev's frame up.
All In, right?
Corner,
Aren't they doing like that buy one, get one
Rusev with a kick to the
half
face.
off deal?
Sheamus collapses again. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, right between the shoulder blades. And Rusev done a masterful job to this point in the matchup of taking the WWE Universe out of the match, not allowing them to rally Sheamus in this battle.
You
just
ever
yet.
think about getting braids?
Beat down of the Celtic Warrior so far.
If you're talking about like the braids that you like go like this,
Any superstar
no.
trying to employ this type of strategy, trying to.
I have too much of a round face.
Rusev knows what he's dealing with here.
Yeah, but Sheamus is begging for more. He's saying, bring it, bring it.
Come on. Come on.
Never said the Celtic Warrior was sane, Cole.
Yeah, he's got a screw loose, no doubt about that. But it's just firing him up. Constant physical contact here by Rusev is firing Sheamus up.
Vibes like the basement of Moose Tavern and Fight Club right now. Here comes the Celtic Warrior.
Now it's Sheamus exploding out of the corner. Axe handle, knocked down to Rusev. And another one.
I don't care how tough Rusev is. You're not getting up from too many of those axe handle blows from the powerhouse Sheamus.
And Sheamus, Irish curse backbreaker.
But Rusev's clearly inflicted a great deal of damage. Sheamus unable to even attempt a lateral press after the Irish curse, which has brought him success in the past.
Yeah, physically spent perhaps. And Sheamus out on the apron, gonna climb up to the top rope now.
I just hope for his sake that Sheamus is thinking with a clear head. You can't let emotions get the best of you when you're dealing with someone as dangerous as Rusev.
Holy cow! Connecting. That could be enough. Rusev writhing in pain and a kick out. He kicked out at one. How did he kick out at one off of that?
I don't have any answer for that question. Take another look at this. A flying knee right to the chest of Rusev. Back images of Ray Stevens bombs away. I mean, that was nasty.
These
and
little
right
months,
on
man.
the money.
The pool guys.
Sheamus continues the pressure on Rusev. I still can't get over the fact that Rusev kicked out at one after that impact. And that had to drive all the breath
That
out
bark
of his
made me
lungs.
jump again. I
I'm not entirely
apologize.
sure it wasn't instinct and instinct alone that Rusev heard the official counting and kicked out, even though he's not in any position to get back in the fight.
Sheamus was looking for 10 beats of the bell, and then there's a spinning heel kick by Rusev. Cover now for the victory, and a kick out by Sheamus at 2.
And this is what we were expecting.
Fall away slam.
Heavy artillery from both superstars. Into the cover goes Rusev.
Another near fall for Rusev as Sheamus kicks out.
Everyone in the pool. Mini with braids is
Now
not going to
Rusev trying
fit
to
you.
figure out what he
I don't
needs to
need
do.
an opinion of a
Sheamus away.
dude to tell me that, TBH.
Just an open hand strike to the back of Sheamus. Rusev knows that's not going to win you the match, but it just hurts. It's nasty.
Sends a little message. And Rusev into the corner. Sheamus beats him.
My shit is.
Sheamus still has enough energy left
It's
to do
not
that.
clear. It's at like
Rusev though
10,
caught him.
like 580p or
Now
something.
Rusev gonna go up top. Dangerous position for both
Mini
of
with
these
a low
men.
taper fade.
This
No,
could
I
spell
can't do short hair at all.
disaster.
Superplex. Both men down.
Dog probably
What a
saw a
match between
ghost. Mini with a
Sheamus and
mohawk.
Rusev.
Can we get a poll, please?
Look at
I've
the
had a
impact.
mohawk before. I've had a mohawk, a Chelsea hawk. I've had half of. I've had this part shaved, and then I had like long hair. I've done it all. Damn, chilling my twin cut. Nah. This year it's Forbidden Door after All In, then after Facebook it's All Out, then after Facebook, or what? Why would Minnie want braids? Yeah, I don't know. I look too native, which there's nothing wrong with it, but it accentuates like the wide features that I have. Mini with a bob and glasses would eat down. No. I've had blue hair, blonde hair, pink hair. Have you tried short hair? Yeah, I used to be bald growing up. When I was like, I don't know, 9, 10. I had boy hair. I don't want short hair though. Short hair does not look good on me. I'm not doing a bowl cut. Honestly, Bob would be fired. No, it won't. You guys, no, no. That's how a bob would fit me, but like this. It's not cute. I have wide shoulders. I have man shoulders, which is why when I work out, I have, like, you could see my muscles a lot faster. No, I wouldn't eat. I wouldn't eat. Ooh. Minnie is going to come back on next stream with a Mr. T Mohawk. Nah. I love your long hair. Thank you, Cindy. I appreciate that. I like my long hair too. What's up, Uzi? Taishuno is a goat. He's been consistently streaming nonstop and is currently streaming right now. My day was so bad, but then I got Taishuno is live notification. W ad W sponsorship, Uzi. My birthday is in 2 days. Happy early birthday. Mini swollable. I mean, I've been working out consistently, so I can already see definition, but in my legs.
That we had expected in this matchup between Rusev and Sheamus here tonight. Two big brawlers going at one another.
Get the Cesaro haircut.
Professional respect that these two have for one another. There's no love lost.
You want me to go bald?
Between them, but both understand how dangerous the opposition is. Both know that one man can turn the other's lights out in the swing of one fist.
In the swing of one fist. Swing of one fist.
Toe to toe, face to face, club to club.
Look at the sweat flying off each man's body upon impact. You said it's a war of attrition. It absolutely is, and then some.
One of those blows would send me to the hospital for a month. Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, God. One of these guys may leave Pittsburgh with a few cauliflower ears.
Oh, Rusev, a shot to the throat, now kick to the face, and Rusev's taking control again. And down goes Sheamus.
Go Ricochet bald? Nah.
Mocking this capacity crowd is Rusev. Sheamus, though, power.
Credit
That's
to Sheamus
meat.
This deep in the matchup.
High
being
switch.
able to muscle up the massive Rusev.
I need something to like get my spirits up. I am not an entertainer right now. I am a person that is just chilling.
WWE Universe here in this Steel City.
You know what? Maybe it's a good change of pace for the stream, though. I feel like I'm usually, you know, always up and ready.
Rusev out to the
But this
apron.
is like so
Sheamus
chill.
has him where he wants him, and he's going to be able to connect this time with 10 baits in the bobber.
Damn, that's crazy.
15.
As many runs as my Pirates hung on your Mets this weekend.
My Lord.
I am not sponsored, by the way. Taishuno stream saved my life. Plus these awesome YouTube videos. You should check them out. Taishuno Royumin on YouTube.
Listen to this place come alive.
The propaganda is crazy. No, on the real, Uzi could do that. Taishuno is cool. Uzi is a dumbass, but whatever. On the real though, if anybody, Maz, if you see anybody doing that outside of Uzi doing the Taishuno propaganda, ban them. Just ban them.
Speed of Rusev.
Because it'll be some random ass person that I've never seen try to advertise for their own channel. Damn, Taishino has a huge ass forehead. Does he? I don't know.
Listen to the impact on this kneecapper.
She needs Henny, dude. If I had Henny right now, I'd be lit. Henny portable. Minnie, you used all your energy on yesterday's football game.
Rusev able to kick
out. I was actually, it's coming off of yesterday because Saturday we went to Mama Portable's birthday, and when I woke up, I had to go do the Ring the Bell podcast, and that was at 9 a.m. So I had to wake up early, and I slept at like around close to 2 because I decided to watch Squid Games. So I didn't have that much sleep, and I woke up and I was like, oh, it was so awful. I did that, and then I did the football game, and then I finished Squid Games. But then for some reason, even though I felt tired the entire day, I had like a resurgence of energy, and I hated it because I was like, now I'm not sleeping. The Redeemer. Handiwork is crazy. You watch my videos on YouTube? Thank you. Thank you for the support over there. If anybody promotes their shit, we got something ready for you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sheamus has felt this move before, the accolade.
Oh.
The submission move now locked in by Rusev on Sheamus. The accolade that's won many championships for Rusev over the years.
Well, it is deep into the matchup. It's already tough to catch your breath. This makes it downright impossible, not to mention the intense agony up and down your spine.
And Sheamus trying to somehow drag himself out of the middle of the ring.
Rusev
I don't know if he's going to have enough power, enough strength, or enough will left.
There's no way in hell. As amazing as Sheamus can be, no way.
Sheamus,
white noise!
Back to his feet. Rusev can't believe it. Rusev driven into the corner, still hanging on.
Yeah, but Rusev hanging on.
Oh, that's a dangerous spot. Okay.
Both heavyweights crashed through the rope to the outside.
Yeah, but that broke the accolade. By Sheamus.
Rusev ain't getting up after that.
Sheamus may not get up either.
Yeah, was that Sheamus's last gasp?
A count of 5 now by our official. Rusev is out. Just starting to move.
Can I promote the unofficial and unauthorized mini portable merch? Yeah, it's the miniest miniature, right? Wait, can I have one?
Rusev trying to recover.
Can I have a miniest miniature?
And Rusev just barely beat the count.
People ask me on Instagram. Feel free to promote the shirt. I think it's a really good shirt.
Back under the bottom rope, break the count of 10. But Rusev does not look like a man who belongs in a fight right now.
Yeah,
but I could add it.
Jarring.
I could add it as a link
by Sheamus,
on YouTube and Twitch.
Sheamus kicked Rusev.
And I could put it under my bio for Twitch. Because that shirt's actually, I like the shirt. I'm back. What I miss? Meat versus meat is still happening.
Bounces Sheamus. Face first off the ring post.
Oh no.
Minnie, a lot of people telling you enjoy tearing down people. That's true. Wait, what? Minnie, a lot of people telling you enjoy tearing down people. What are you referencing?
Have enough to power him up this late in the match. Awkward position there with both men outside the ring on the ropes.
This match is still on, yeah. It's not a bad match.
Yeah, thumb to the eye. And now exposing the turnbuckle.
Damn, that's crazy. That's nasty.
First goes Sheamus. That's gotta be it.
Sheamus having problems breathing here, I believe it. He went throat first into the steel. And now, Rusev off the Moshka kick picks up the win.
Rusev got the win. All right, good.
Here is your winner, Rusev.
How many of you guys got points off of that?
Helps give Rusev
the majority of you guys voted for Rusev, I think.
From the Pittsburgh WWE Universe, but the victory belongs
that match was good too, yeah.
to Rusev.
English isn't Englishing for me.
The official's view is
hey, I call the double count out. Is that coming true? No.
Rusev would take the opportunity to expose the top.
This is the day one of no crash out on stream. Honestly, from somebody who never crashes out, I agree. I like it. Just this is just another regular stream.
But tonight belongs.
You want a Sheamus? 11k points and enjoy it. Sorry, let me go ahead and see how my clips look. Because I feel like they're a little too bright.
For Rusev.
Yeah, I have like no color. Let me go ahead and change some things.
2 weeks from now, we make history for a second time with WWE Evolution.
It's no secret that our women's division has the absolute best talent in the world. And in Atlanta, the spotlight shines directly on them.
To honor the tradition of the first Evolution, Nick and I have decided to host a Battle Royal.
Okay, yeah, Battle Royale, okay.
Match at Clash in Paris.
Figured.
Many women will enter Evolution, but only one will be left standing. She will go to Paris for the opportunity of a lifetime.
Well, on the heels of tonight's breaking news that Chad Gable is officially on the sidelines, I'm backstage with American-made Ivy. How do you guys plan to move forward without your leader?
Jackie, we've got a lot of work to do. But first things first, I'm getting myself in that battle royal for Evolution. Because believe me,
That's Ludwig Kaiser. That's Ludwig.
Can I get a reaction to whatever that was?
No comment.
Thank you for the time, Cole Corey.
Ludwig, what are you doing?
Definitely gonna try to follow up on it, but I think I see someone that we might want to talk to. Fresh off of a huge victory at Night of Champions, Sami Zayn. Congratulations on defeating Karrion Kross. I was hoping.
Oh, okay, cool. We're continuing it. Good. Kross is still in the picture. Good.
Get us a medic! We need a medic! Send some help over here!
Attention fans, get your phones ready.
People call Sammy Hogan for no reason. People call everybody Hogan for no reason. Mercedes Hogan, Becky Hogan. They don't even know how to use Hogan properly. If it comes out that all of them did not want to put people over, then you can call them Hogan. But if that's not the case, if they're being booked that way, that's not their fucking fault. People are annoying. 3 designs. Mini is mid, no mid, and it's mini mid in Japanese. I like the mini is mid. But Carrie's cutting a promo. Yeah, I don't see that. What was the meat thing? I copied it, but now it's not allowing me to paste. So, oh, there it is. Hashtag meat beating match. Mini Hogan. I wish, dog. Am I the one being platformed and, you know, being pushed? No, right? Right? Am I the one getting the push? Am I the one getting the push? Meanie would be some good female commentator? Absolutely not. I stutter a lot. You gotta scroll down a few spots to get to the designs. Push Meanie to the moon. WrestleMania called Rhea a Hogan. Nobody was even saying that, dude. What the dude? I used to watch WrestleMania, but then they've been kind of lame. They've been kind of cooking up some lame ass shit, man.
Has the absolute
Ludwig Kaiser. WrestleMania fell off. Okay, thank God. I'm not the only one that thought that. Oh, thank God that I'm not the only one that thought that, because I didn't want to say it, but I'm like, they kind of fell off. Yeah, there's a lot of, like, yeah, there's heavy bias. What's up, Lewis Gamer? Say what y'all want about Night of Champions, but I'm glad everyone made it home safe. Yes, I enjoyed the PLE. Does this mean when Gable gets back, we get some twin magic with Kaiser and Gable as an Americano? Yeah. His IWC cave troll now. Who? Oh, the WrestleMania. So far, how was this show? It's been whatever. Like, if you missed it, I mean, I think the only one that I liked was Ludwig Kaiser being El Grande. Omos is El Grande Americano. Do, do, do.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a big week for podcasts under the
So I missed nothing first hour? No.
Talk about, of course, on Raw.
JD got the titles back. They're going to have a Fatal 4 tag match at Evolution with Roxanne Perez, Raquel Rodriguez against somebody from Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. They're going to do a Battle Royale for the women. And we got Iyo versus Rhea Ripley at Evolution. So
that means defending
pretty much nothing. I mean, like, all of these could have been tweets.
So at Evolution, Rhea Ripley versus Iyo Sky for the Women's World Championship.
I don't like how my lips are always washed out.
You're on.
You know, it's interesting to note that Rhea Ripley
personally, hi Chris, personally, I would like to see Beth Phoenix, Trish, and AJ Lee as commentators. Beth Phoenix is an underrated commentator. AJ Lee can speak. What's up, lab? WrestleMania or WrestleMania just repeats whatever bullshit talking points from the IWC. Yeah. No, they completely fell off. I used to look forward to watching their stuff, but then
Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce, a battle royal to determine the new #1 contender. The winner earns a championship match at Clash in
Evolution is looking like a here damn PLE. That's crazy. I hope that's not the case though.
Roxanne Perez will take her place. She's a new
Dungeon Divas
with Raquel Rodriguez of Judgment Day.
Maybe Secret Her Service.
It happens a week from Sunday at Evolution. A team from Raw, a team from SmackDown, a team from NXT.
Why is El Grande Americano in Charlotte's DMs? That's crazy. Thank you so much for 100 likes over on YouTube, by the way. Going to make the whole card tonight for Evolution.
Monday Night Raw is live tonight.
It's next week, right?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And presented by Snickers.
Yeah, it's next week. Yeah, they gotta start booking. I'm just waiting for Jay at this point. Stephanie McMahon is gonna commentate Evolution like the first Women's Rumble. I'm sure she'll be there for the Royale. Iyo fans, you better hold this moment of Iyo having the title right close because we're gonna have the mommy treatment.
Miami Dolphins are new look Steelers. I got big plans and big hopes this year.
Well, Aaron Rodgers broke my heart.
Let's go, Gunther.
I live to break your heart, so we got that in common.
You'll be out here.
Talk about breaking
But we know who won't be out here. But they'll get a beautiful package.
Breaking bodies, breaking people's will.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the World Heavyweight Champion, the Ring General, Gold.
Mommy's always on top. Did I miss any Punk set stuff? Nope.
A week from Saturday,
not one bit of that.
8 o'clock on the East Coast live.
This 10-minute promo and it's gonna cook, yes.
The final time, the iconic Hall of Famer
Gunther.
Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was interesting when I interviewed Gunther last week after the interview.
My glorious
was over,
king.
We were walking out of the interview room and I said, "Hey, Bill, what happens if you win the title?" He looked at me and smiled and said, "Interesting dilemma, isn't it?"
Midberg, excuse me. Don't even relate the word mid. Mid describes your streamer. Mid describes me. If you're using mid for Goldberg, you are putting him in the same catalog as that man.
Same way he walks in with gold around.
We're not doing that. We need an all-women commentator for Evolution. We don't need an all-women commentary team, but I think yes, there's for every match there should be a woman at least. They can have special women guest commentators if they want, but Beth Phoenix is pretty good. Minnie, that's a crazy caption. So, somebody on my chat told me that. I believe it was a Sunflower Shadow that told me that meat beating match. Lillian doing SNME or Evolution as a ring announcer. I'm sure she's doing Evolution. Raw's on early, yeah. They're recording
Yes, you guessed right.
SmackDown afterwards.
I came out here tonight to talk about Bill Goldberg. And I gotta say, I'm very impressed. We all saw the video highlighting some of Bill Goldberg's greatest career moments before. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. It's violent, it's brutal, destructive. He left a mark on every opponent he ever stepped in the ring with. But just like his matches, all summed up in 3 minutes for you. Bill Goldberg has every right to claim that he's the most feared man of his generation. But I am not afraid of what is left of Bill Goldberg, because I see what he really is. He's a 58-year-old man that wants to ride out his career on my coattail. One last hurrah at my expense.
He's not wrong, man.
That is definitely not going to happen, because I know Bill Goldberg is not capable of taking the World Heavyweight Championship away from me. And I know that I'm very capable to beat him in just under 3 minutes. But that's not my goal. My goal for Saturday night's main event is to take my time, take him apart, blow him up, outclass him, and embarrass him in front of everything and everyone that's near and dear to him.
I like that.
So I heard Bill Goldberg say he doesn't like bullies. So Bill, too bad you bumped into the biggest bully around here. At Saturday night's main event, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to push you around. I'm going to treat you like a piece of crap. And there is nothing you can do about it. And now we're all here guessing if you, Bill, if you still got it. Well, I'm gonna expose you never had it.
Dude, there's people who actually don't like Gunther. That's kind of crazy, huh? Like, it's like...
Bill Goldberg, I'll be walking out here. It will be on me to raise the question. Who's next? Huh? Who is it? Who's next for the
Jay again?
Huh?
Are they coming out? Oh, okay.
Well, he could be next because
finally Q has come back to a fuckity stream. Welcome back, Q. Yeah, I know, man. It's been a long ass time.
Never known Gunther to feel anything resembling fear, but when it comes to the visionary, perhaps a little fear might go a long way when you're dealing with Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, Seth Rollins tried to change the course of the future at WWE.
Dude, he looks so freaking badass.
Saturday. It looked like he was going to cash in the Money in the Bank contract, but he
or like the new briefcase. Oh my god, that's a nice briefcase.
And even John Cena. But in the end, he got what he wanted. He screwed his long time.
I like that fit.
CM Punk out of the title.
We ride for the meat general. I like Gunther. He's just plain. Do you? But are you guys listening to his promos? He's like top 5 in promos currently right now for me. Maybe top 8. What he says is funny. What he says is hilarious. custom briefcase is fire. Yeah. Heyman works for spray tans. That's funny.
Well, by the look on his face, for some reason you're very proud to travel very, very far and achieve absolutely nothing.
That's funny.
I mean,
whoa, hey, achieve absolutely nothing. Come on, he hadn't been paying attention. He hadn't been paying attention. Look, Gunther, we came out here to congratulate you. We have not seen you since you won this beautiful World Heavyweight Championship.
Trying to get it.
Congratulations to the ring general. Congratulations, champ. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. We did not go to Night of Champions to cash in this Money in the Bank contract on John Cena. If you had been paying attention, you would understand. For the last 2 years, I have said time and time again that if there is breath in my lungs, CM Punk will not be a world champion in this company. And we flew all the way across the world to stand on that business.
Seth sounds like Steve Urkel on the mic. That's crazy. Fickle fans. Naomi better get a caution in the pink briefcase. I agree.
But as it stands, this Money in the Bank contract, when we won this,
beautiful.
I told the world it was going to be an all-out assault on both world titles.
All out. Seth Rollins, confirmed. All out.
So let me repeat. Congratulations, champ.
There's CM Punk. He said, fuck that guy.
Punk is here. Rollins mentioned it. Rollins screwed Punk out of the championship.
Running CM Punk versus Seth Rollins again. I'm here for it. That's fine.
CM Punk believes he should be undisputed WWE champion right now, and he should be. If it weren't for Rollins, he may be.
Gunther's just chilling.
Rollins retreating. Trying to get as far away from Punk as he can. Rollins should have never stirred up Punk like this.
Hi, Jenny Fest. Hi. Gunther just cooling. Oh, no, he just got pushed. He didn't even do anything.
Wow. Highly emotional, combustible CM Punk and just knocked Gunther, the champ, down.
Seth Rollins did the bye-bye, bitch. Oh, LA Knight behind him. Oh my god, there's so much going on.
It's LA Knight, turn around, Seth! LA Knight attacking Rollins. A big score to settle here. Rollins and company trying to take out Knight on a number of occasions.
LA Knight feels as though that trio has cost him championships, gold, success, and this hothead is not about to let it stand.
Rollins escaped Punk, but he ran into LA Knight and they're brawling up in the concourse.
It's club level. It's worth spending the extra money. You might get to see that up close.
I like how the cashier has her phone out. She's like, I'm not gonna miss any of this.
It's Seth getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah.
From over between these two.
The champion again. Congrats, champ. We did it. When you listen to Finn, you win.
Hey, what about the new champ?
Whoa, it looks great on you, too.
Hey,
Well
guys,
played.
we're just replacing Liv like that? You know, she's been rehabbing 2 to 3 times a week. She's gonna come back.
We're not replacing anyone. We're not replacing anyone. Listen to me. Speaking from experience, I've had a shoulder injury before. I know how long it takes to rehab that. It's gonna be a really long road for Liv, okay? And I just want you to stay champion.
Fine, I guess, whatever.
So, does this mean what I think it means?
Well, I think so, but maybe we should have a vote.
A vote?
Yes, a vote to see if Roxanne should be the newest member of the Judgment Day. Everyone knows my answer. Roxanne, you're in. JD?
Yes.
I want Judgment Day to stay on top. So it's a yes from me.
Good man.
Dom?
She's gonna say yes.
I gotta talk to Liv.
No. Make the decision yourself. Make Liv proud.
Alleged yes.
Alleged yes.
Raquel, it's down to you.
You better hold up your end of the deal, Chiquita.
Well, I guess it's official. Roxanne, let's cheers our titles to the newest member of the Judgment Day. Welcome.
They all got gold.
I just want to help everyone out while Liv's gone. Anything you guys need, I'll do it.
Why are you looking at Dom like that?
And I think I'll start by getting revenge on the person that took out Liv. Kairi Singh.
At least we're on the same page when it comes to that.
Liv's gonna love this. She's gonna love this. This is great.
Yeah, she's going to love this.
Prospect no more.
All right, so we got Bailey versus Lyra. They are not main eventing.
All the gold.
I'm just realizing that they all have titles now. Yeah, they do. My lighting is bothering the crap out of me.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bailey!
Well, Bailey had a fun week last week. She, of course, from
What is it? I don't know what happens,
California.
but
And
something
Corey, she
always
had
happens and then it
to announce
changes.
the number 2 and the number 30 picks in the NHL draft for her hometown team, the San Jose Sharks.
Well, I'm far from a Sharks fan, but Bailey told me how magical it was to see these players have their name called, to realize their lives were going to change forever. She took that opportunity very, very seriously.
Bailey trying to change her life. Number
I don't
1
know if it changed
contendership for the
anything.
Intercontinental title on the
So
line.
maybe the theme is still cheeks. Yeah. This is the main event. No, it's not the main event. No, it's not. Liv's going to love that from the Judgment Day. Sure, I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. Hey, Minnie, dropping in while I'm at the Phillies game. We're taking on the San Diego Padres. Oh, have fun. I might be at War Games. It just depends on the pricing. It's in San Diego, but it's just the pricing. I just don't. I don't like any of the pricing right now. Isn't Penta and Sammy versus Braun and Bronson main eventing? Oh, I guess so. And damn, just saying, even a store run match, it's not. It's a good match. It should be a good match for sure. Rock's already holding a title without having to take bumps. She's a real worker. Exactly. All of the Latinos always put in the work. We put in the work. I'm just happy I got paid today. But I need more than that to pay my car. Bailey's taking fan pics and singing right now. Oh, is she? That's cute. I like that. The WWE prices are crazy. They are, man. I can't deal with it. If Money in the Bank was in Los Angeles and I didn't go because of the pricing, there's probably the same outcome that's going to happen for War Games. I don't see them decreasing their ticket prices. Plus, I would have to get a hotel out there because it's in San Diego. I wouldn't want to drive over there just to drive back, because it'll be like 3+ hours in traffic. Or maybe I would. Who knows? Who knows? Actually, who knows? We shall see. Cole mentioned the NHL Team Sharks rubbing you. I think Goldberg wins, Seth cashes in, and then there'll be Seth versus Punk for the title. I love Roxanne Daily 3. Mini Taylor Serrano 3 next week. Yeah, somebody already told me that on Twitch, but I forget that you were still working. But what is it though? Is it? Oh wait, it's next week, right? It's next Friday? No, I'm not gonna be. Wait, no. I don't work next Friday. My bad. I work this Friday. I'm so behind. Is it after SmackDown or what time is it? What is the update on your car? Anyways, I have no idea. I've been calling, I've been emailing. I'm like, can I know what the update is in my car? No fucking response. And it's like when I call, it goes straight to voicemail. And then I've been sending I think I sent 3 emails in total. I got a call back from the first one.
Friday Night SmackDown.
And these last 2, I've updated information because I gotta go to court. So I'm like, you guys are supposed to be handling this. Now I got a letter that I gotta appear September, and I gotta be showing up at court. You guys should be. No, it's not even like mechanic stuff. No, they have to deem my car a total loss. They haven't even gotten back to me about that yet, and it's annoying. Deem it a loss or don't. Just tell me what the fuck is happening. It's so annoying.
心で戦うレスラーになりたい。そして毎試合。だから今ここに私はいる。そしてNXT ではウーマンズチャンピオンにもなったし、WWE ではタッグチームチャンピオン2回もなった。すべてのチャンピオン。私は必ずそのベルトを取る。何にも怖くない。何度倒されても立ち上がり続けてきた。I don't run from the storm. I run into it. The pirate's princess is here.
That's a cool package.
Targeted by Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day, as you heard earlier.
Being kept in the dark about your own vehicle must be frustrating as hell. It's so frustrating. And I'm storing it in my mom's driveway, and it's to the side, so it's not blocking her driveway, but a part of the car is. So I'm like, I just want this not in her driveway anymore. I feel like
challenge Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
I emailed them about storage, and I was like, does my insurance cover storage? Because my insurance covers a rental car. Like,
they were supposed to team.
It's up to like $450 a day or something like that. So I'm like, okay, do you guys cover storage? Because I would rather just store it and just have it in my mom's driveway. It's
I understand both sides of the argument. You've got Bayley, who was disappointed.
And they said that they should get back to me within 7 to 14 days.
Hip toss by Valkyria.
However, I can understand where Lyra Valkyria's head was at. Your partner goes down with an injury.
Like
it's a massive opportunity. You find yourself a new partner and you move on.
Lyra Valkyria so
maybe it is the midday slump, but I just got
here and shoulders down and a kick out. This is the 3rd time that Bayley and Lyra have gone one-on-one. Back in April, Lyra Valkyria beat Bayley with the Intercontinental Championship on the line. In February, Bayley actually knocked off Lyra, which allowed her to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
Pick of the leg there by Bayley. And I know how much respect Bayley has for Lyra as a competitor. Bayley's constantly keeping a close eye on NXT and even wrestling companies around the world to see who the next up-and-coming talent is. And I know Bayley has thought the world of Lyra for quite some time.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And the reason they were such good friends. But for Bayley, it's about adding another part to your Hall of Fame resume, winning the Women's Intercontinental title. Here's the cover and a kick out.
It's about more than that, though. Yes, you want to add another championship to your resume.
She ended Liv's career.
In the conversation, you want to
best kept secret. If you keep talking like that, not gonna lie, you might get the boot because that's kind of weird that you're blaming Kyrie for Liv's injury.
You want to maintain your.
It's kind of weird, dog. If you keep at it, you will get the boot.
It was a fantastic pinning combination by Lyra.
I mean, you never explain why you don't like Jerry the King Lawler. I feel like it needs no explanation, TBH. I'm sorry. We all know that he's a piece of shit, right? We all know
there isn't much in this
what he's done, right?
Yet for some reason, Bayley still feels as though she's overlooked. She's not spoken of in the same breath as a.
You're not a newer fan.
Becky Lynch or a Charlotte.
Aren't you my age too?
With the same regularity.
But she should be.
I agree.
Do you really not know? I mean, I could talk about it, but if you really don't know.
Into the corner by Bayley. And Bayley now sends Lyra. Oh, great. Cartwheel by Lyra to get out of that now. Oh.
I know what Jerry did. He's done.
He could be thinking about a catapult. Notice how Lyra has both of Bayley's ankles clasped for the moment.
Yeah, Lyra Valkyria so wise beyond her years.
And ended Liv's career is bannable.
Lyra right into the turnbuckle. And that could turn things around for Bayley.
I'm waiting to see what happens, though. Just come on.
Look at this Boston Crab submission.
What Lab Baby said. What Lab Baby said. Tucky, read what he said.
She's in deep, deep trouble.
I really don't enlighten me. Read the comment above yours.
The car's right there as Bayley drags her back to the center of the ring.
Well, you got to respect how powerful the legs are of Lyra Valkyria.
That, and then he also wasn't he like in like a domestic
kick out by Bayley at 2, but
abuse case with his
ex-wife.
But the number one reason is the PDF.
Critical part of this matchup.
Oh, they have a new case for $200. That's actually not bad for a Money in the Bank briefcase. $200. That's not bad, but it's just like plastic. Dave with the $4.99 saying looks like SummerSlam might end up being Seth versus LA, Punk versus Gunther, Cena versus Cody 2, Rhea versus Stephanie, and Iyo versus Asuka. Yep. WWE didn't give a fuck. They didn't care to cover like. At that time, WWE was really notorious for not giving a shit and covering up, especially if it's somebody like Jerry the King Lawler. You know, they would do their best to cover, you know, certain aspects of it. And just like Ric Flair, you know, it's just, you know, some people could get away with it, others could not. Razor Ramon got the boot, right? During the plane ride from hell, he was the only one that got released for that. This crowd got zero energy, bro. I think it's because the beginning of the show wasn't that good, and then now it's finally picking up. Yes, Zendaya, yes. Minnie, you should play the Squid Games. No, I'm okay. Why is everybody blaming Kyrie? Because they're morons.
Road for Liv.
He used to throw fireballs in Memphis, really? We'll always love AJ Lee for exposing him that one time. Yep. Yep. This is why I have my certain heroes. Because Japanese people invented gravity, duh. Oh, actually, that makes sense. You're right. Yeah, there's a lot of scumbags backstage. I still don't know how we let Austin rock. So Austin also has a domestic abuse or he has like domestic violence under his resume of being a shitty person. I think when certain stuff like that happens and you reform yourself, because Shawn Michaels too, man. Shawn Michaels is not reformed. You know, he's a man of God and everything. I feel like if you can go to therapy and fix yourself, I don't think we should keep bringing you down about something if you understand and learned your lesson. You know, there's people who just continue doing it, or there's people that are happy they got away with it. The thing about Stone Cold is that he talks about it too. Like, he's not hiding it. He's not making you forget.
She can fly, goes to the top rope, but Bayley meets her there.
So I think that's why a lot of people are still cool with Austin.
Back of Lyra Valkyria because of the Boston Crab seems to be affecting her here.
Yeah, to the surprise of no one, as we talk so frequently, any damage to your core affects every.
How long is the show? I think it's 2.5 hours.
Offensive or defensive.
Oh, a superplex!
That's not going to help. Oh, wait.
Oh!
Both shoulders down and
that
a
was
kick
cool.
out.
I like that.
Bayley was trying to kick her legs over, perhaps into a pinning combination. Valkyria one step
like
ahead
Ric Flair. I don't think he's apologized for shit.
We take another look at this.
I mean, we heard what he said in AEW talking about, oh, and if you're 18, come up to my hotel, or what is it, 18, 19? If you're from the age of 18 to 22 or 23 to 25, whatever the fuck he said. Invited them back to the hotel. Like, it's like he's still that guy. He's still a scumbag. That man is never going to change.
She knew that was her opportunity maybe to put Lyra away, and now Valkyria outside the ring, and Bayley measuring her opponent, going to use the steps to her advantage and delivers an elbow to Valkyria.
Yeah, Ric Flair has done a lot of horrible stuff. I don't think Austin ever owned up to what he did. I don't think he owned up to it.
Near fall.
I don't think he owned up to it, but I think he's also like
Continental Championship at some point down the road.
He vaguely has conversations about it. I saw one interview.
Bayley wants, I believe.
It was a clip too.
I think Bayley of the two is more comfortable.
So I can't really tell you which one it was, but he was like talking about it loosely, but he wasn't actually saying, you know,
picking up the pace. Not that Bayley can't. We've seen what Bayley can do off of the top rope.
Yeah, the Macho
Bayley
Man
does tend to employ a more traditional strategy.
Great counter by Lyra, turning that into an arm
What is your opinion
drag.
in Punk's apology?
Around we go.
Lyra now.
He's getting paid. That's my opinion.
Vicious.
He's getting paid.
For the win. And Bayley gets the shoulder up.
As long as he doesn't platform certain stuff on his social media, then whatever, dog. If you want to apologize to make things right, whatever. But if you're going to advocate or platform something on your social media, you know, talking about, oh, this is what I support now, all right, dog.
Of Lyra Valkyria over the past year here on Monday Night Raw. She's been a part of some of the biggest events.
I'm surprised that they didn't do a dark side of the ring about Jerry Lawler. They might.
Sunset flip turnbuckle. Here we go. And I think, oh, beautiful pinning combination
for the win. And Lyra manages to kick out.
And I think Lyra Valkyria knows how dangerous Bayley is, and Lyra realizes you may only
fans have selective outrage about certain things, so a lot of times they will hold the wrestlers past against them if it's somebody they don't like, yet be more forgiving of their favorites who've done wrong in the past. I agree with that, yeah. A lot of them are very selective forgiving. Yes, I agree.
Back again of Lyra Valkyria. Bayley keeps up the pressure to the core.
I can't think of one of my favorites that I have done something really awful and I've forgiven them. I can't believe.
And that's a testament to the toughness of Lyra Valkyria with the damaged core, hoisting up the role model and spiking.
I might not make it to the end. It's so boring. I'm about to fall. This match, I'm sure, is good. It's just, it's hard to be interested when you kind of gave us like a first hour of whatever it is.
Becky Lynch waiting in the wings.
Dark side of the ring with Lawler. I'll watch that. I'll watch it because I'm all about people getting exposed like that or refreshing people's minds.
Both of these competitors make.
People are calling Punk performative, but I think he stands by his morals.
Both women.
I think Punk is extremely performative. I think he's extremely performative, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't stand by his morals as well. But what he's doing as of lately is 100% performative.
Where I believe Bayley might have the advantage. I don't know if it's a smart decision to stand and strike by Valkyria. Both women again with the same idea. Lyra looking for a German suplex.
And Bayley standing switch.
Looking for the Rose Plant, shrugged off by Valkyria.
Valkyria looking for Nightwing now on Bayley. Bayley able to work out of it.
Look on a roll.
Almost had her. Lyra's turn.
Nice.
That knife cover. And,
well, who won?
Clearly had her shoulders down.
Both Bayley and Lyra shoulders down. This match is a draw. This match is a draw.
Ladies and gentlemen, per the referee's decision, this match has been ruled a draw.
Well, referee Jessica Carr, you could hear her tell Alicia Taylor that both women's shoulders were down.
Wait a minute.
So it was a draw. Bayley upset with it. Lyra as well, and now the fight's on.
Again, both of these women are understandably incensed. There was an opportunity to get her Intercontinental Championship on the line. Who the hell wants to go to a draw in that circumstance?
Well, we have no #1 contender now. Becky Lynch has got to be smiling as Lyra and Bayley now beat the hell out of each other.
Valkyria raining down fists on the role model on the outside. Again, all of this is strictly extracurricular. Neither of these women has earned the right to challenge Becky Lynch, though both to this point have made a great case for themselves.
Well, somebody's got to get out here and stop this brawl because Bayley and Lyra are fighting out into the WWE fan base now.
Do you guys think Becky's coming out?
I hate this decision by the official. I'm not going to get fined for that, am I?
Well, what did you want them to do? Restart the match?
I mean, maybe when you
They could have added 5 more minutes.
As an Intercontinental title opportunity.
Well,
Now I see why these two women are trying to tear each other apart.
It's a general manager's decision. Don't put that on the referee, but nonetheless, Lyra and Bayley finally separated. And again, I mentioned it before, Corey.
I'm with Pittsburgh. This is my hometown. Let them fight. I don't like this. I understand the frustration that both
Make it
Lyra
official,
and
yeah.
Bayley are feeling. I really do.
Well, there's one person I mentioned before happy about this decision.
Dave, CC with another $4.99 saying, I mean, you can tell Punk is still standing by his beliefs because he was attending the ice protest in Chicago, but when it comes to Saudi stuff,
Seth Rollins and LA Knight get in a brawl
it's also like he's getting paid. Honestly, so I'm a CM Punk fan, but being a CM Punk fan, you have to just admit that CM Punk is a hypocrite.
The revolutionary Seth.
Oh, this is for Saturday night's main event?
Has a
Okay.
chance to put all
He's a
of his
hypocrite.
issues with the mega
And if you're a fan, at some point, you just gotta admit it, man. He's, and it doesn't surprise me anymore. But I think his morals are still the same. He values his morals.
Punk, listen, I know you're heated. I appreciate you stopping. A lot just went down out there. Seth Rollins, Gunther. I mean, what's going through your mind right now?
What's going through my mind is Seth Rollins' knees haven't worked that well in years. You see him run away, it's because he knows I'm not the one to mess with. I got receipts for him, Paul Heyman, Braun, Gunther, anybody else who wants to get in my way. Excuse me one second. Hey, look, no offense. I know you got problems with him too, but when it comes to Seth, get at the back of the line. He belongs to me.
I don't know what you're coming in here all hot like I did something to you for. If you want Seth, you can have him 6 days a week as far as I'm concerned. But when you talk about the back of the line, Saturday night's main event was just announced, and it's me, it's Seth Rollins. So what that means is I am the line. Yeah.
Hey, that's a good line. I like that. Yeah. That's a good line. He's a big time hypocrite, let's be honest. No, he is. And I'm a CM Punk fan, dog. But he's a hypocrite.
You sure you're one of these?
It is what it is, man.
Let's do it.
See you out there, buddy.
Braun? Yeah, they're cooked. Braun.
Looks like Sammy's been cleared and ready to go despite the tap.
He can still criticize the Saudi
ribs are
government. He
heavily
apologized to the
taped after
people
an
he
attack
offended.
by Karrion Kross in a steel pipe.
Let's do it.
The stream is struggling. Okay. Are we back? The stream is struggling. Hold up. I think we're back, but hold up. Let me get a Twitch chat back up, but it was struggling. It went from 0 to 50 to 1,000 bit rates, and then it came back down to 0. It's still on red. Ooh, it's at 800. Oof. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I've been having a lot of crash outs. My internet, not me. I need Starlink. My internet has been having a lot of crash outs, not me. I don't crash out because I'm a level-headed individual. I'm an adult, but all right, yeah. Let's hope that that's it. I have no idea. It's a beautiful black woman in front row. Jesus, oh, I missed it. Mini 480p-able. Do I look like ass? Does the feed look like ass to you guys? Ow. You're cutting in and out, Mini. I should be back now. It's at 6,251 kilobytes. I can go ahead and refresh my YouTube chat, but my YouTube chat is moving now. It's having withdrawals because you aren't. It was looking bad, now it's good. Okay. Go. Ryback heard you talking shit about his boy and hacked the stream. Yeah, for real, man. Who knew? 2025, right? Not only was Ryback going to apologize, unblock, he was also going to defend CM Punk. That's crazy. She has a lot of crash outs. You heard it here at first. Everyone, my internet does, not me. I don't crash out because I'm an adult. The Penta walk has gotten so stale. I don't think so. I think he brings it out in very opportune moments that make it funny. I'm scared to even upload this clip if this shit disconnects.
At MetLife Stadium, JETS, Jet City, Rutherford, New Jersey, on Saturday, August 2nd, Sunday, August 3rd, are on sale now via Ticketmaster.
Oh, Cole, you can put your green pom-poms down for a second because I want to send a special thank you to Cardi B for the summer.
Hey, this is a banger.
It's available right now on Apple Music and Spotify.
I gotta download that. I haven't heard this before.
Tonight's WWE Monday Night Raw.
Want cross interfere? You need to use Windows XP? I have no idea what that was about.
Wednesday.
Well, if Sami Zayn and Penta aren't careful, they may find
the black woman in front row is Sako from TikTokers. Dalton and Sako. Dalton ain't worried. Wait. Twitch chat. The black woman, the one that Q is falling in love with. I guess she's from Sako. SAKO. Go look it up. Tell me if it is. I'm gonna look it up because I don't know who you're talking about.
Where's the visionary? The visionary is already on a jet right now, perfecting Plan B.
What's Plan B?
On a jet.
The plan is for me to smash anyone who gets in our way.
Is he doing a Hulk smash?
Yeah, I mean, that is a plan, and there's gonna come a time for it starts right now with these two. You hit my music.
Who? Not gonna lie, Bronson and Breakker should be tag champs.
The unpredictable badass.
Seth ain't on no damn jet. He could be, man.
Zilla.
TKO loves him. Triple H loves him too. I know Triple H has his own jet. All right, let me look it up because I actually want to see who it is. Out.
One can run his mouth at his own barrel.
So Sako and Dalton.
Sami and Penta are about to find out.
Oh, they got 3 million followers. That's her. Is it? I haven't seen her, so I don't know. They're right. It's her. It's her. An hour ago, she posted this.
Sami Zayn teamed with
but I want to see her.
this month against Breakker.
There you guys go. Sako and Dalton. That's who it is. Congratulations.
Disqualification.
I don't know her. Well, somebody on my YouTube chat knew her.
Victory here tonight.
Oof, oof. The secret in this one is Penta's.
Who is joining as number 4 on Seth's squad?
Step into this matchup with Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker with anything
Ricky in a suit. Give it to me, dog.
Because they will eat you alive.
I gotta see the files. Where is she though? She's hard cam?
The Intercontinental Championship for a lot
Wait, let me see, cause she.
This is a whole different
She's front row. Oh, I see her. She's right there. Oh, I see her.
Braun Breaker, and above all else, need I remind you, the genius on the outside of the ring currently holding Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase. Of course, I'm talking about Paul Heyman, a game changer in every sense of the word.
Oh, Paul mentioned Seth Rollins is on a private jet home already. A rough night for Mr. Rollins. First, he was attacked by CM Punk. He thought he escaped, and then LA Knight beat him up in the concourse here in the arena. And now,
thoughts on the mashup theme? I did not even pay attention to it.
Did
they mash up the theme? I did not pay attention to that.
6 foot 250. But Penta Zero Fear will not back down.
I kind of want it to be
Breaker
Ego.
beat Penta last week.
I think either one is a good choice. But I think Ricky Starks in a suit talking his shit is a lot better.
Breaker, despite having the advantage.
I didn't even pay attention to
in the
it.
speed department, sometimes in the air, as we're seeing right here. Penta, an absolutely explosive luchador, but Braun Breaker's just a different breed. It's like this guy was engineered in a laboratory.
Yeah, but Penta has got Breaker all out of wax here.
Well, that's what it's going to take. Got to throw Breaker off of his game, which is clearly much easier said than done.
A big kick to the face by Penta.
Clearly.
And the Rana sends Breaker into the ropes. You think Breaker and Reed understand the opportunity they have being around Rollins and Heyman?
I think you'd have to be one of the dumbest human beings on the earth to not understand the opportunity that lies before you. You're talking about Paul Heyman. You talked about his ability to turn pressure situations.
Now you need to tap into Ethan Page.
You've got Seth freaking Rollins.
What do you mean? I know Ethan Page. What do you mean?
Times over. The current Mr. Money in the Bank, which all but
would you
assures
call
that
this
Rollins
team?
will once again
Call what
reach
team?
the top of the mountain.
Like
You
Seth
wanna
Rollins
align
faction?
yourself with those sort of
Or
generals.
Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed?
Sami Zayn in this battle less than 100%.
That's a good question. Hold up. Let me cook. Hold up.
I wonder if Cam Hayward's still behind me. We got to find a spot on the roster for Braun Breaker. He'll shore up the D in a hurry.
Might as well, you're signing everybody else.
I sense a little jealousy there, JETS.
Here comes the 330-pounder. Big Bronson Reed.
Like an Indominus Rex. A powerhouse who moves way too fast for a man that size.
And that splash crushing the midsection of Sami Zayn, of course, heavily taped after the steel pipe assault by Karrion Kross
Let's
tonight.
be perfectly honest, Cole. Coming into a matchup like this with your ribs taped is like putting a big target on it.
I'm thinking still.
Sami Zayn stunning Reed. Tag made. Here comes Penta.
It's a good question. Hold up.
Look at this. This is.
What about Hounds of Tsunami? That's kind of lame.
Had the pleasure
The Hounds of Tsunami?
Huge SmackDown over in Riyadh with Ray Barrett. Got to see Penta's brother, Ray Phoenix, up close and personal. What an athlete.
No doubt about it.
Bronson,
my favorites to watch.
Bronson Reed driven out to the apron. Penta now with a kick. Breaker outside the ring. So's Bronson Reed.
I don't know if Sammy operates quite as smooth as Penta, but here we go!
Nice.
Taking out the Bronx.
Sammy was smiling because he knows another meme is coming.
Penta take control.
Nice. Is Paul Heyman's Dangerous Alliance? Yeah, but we don't even have a woman. There should be a woman if we're going to call it that. The Seth Riders.
On the roster for Braun.
Never cook again. Never cook. No, I'm specifically talking about the tag team. I'm not even talking about I'm not talking about just including Seth. I'm legit only like if Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed become a tag team. That's what I'm trying to cook up right now. This is the first Raw in a long time that Jay didn't show up. Yeah. This is the main event unless something happens afterwards. Tsunami Dogs. War Dogs. Oh man. Big Braun just pulling out world's strongest slams and shit. Yeah, Bronson and Braun as tag champs and Ethan Page as IC champion would need it. I'd be okay with that. Oh no, it's the Paw Patrol. Oh my god, Paw Patrol is actually pretty good. That's actually good. That's my favorite one. The Raw Dogs. Raw Dogs. Braun is still the best name I heard from them. Braun sounds so like cheat, like you're not being taken serious. It's like, oh, there's Braun. It kind of sounds like Thing 1, Thing 2. Like it's like so unserious. That's not a good name. Paw Patrol is my favorite one. Let's see, cause I'm thinking about Dog, I'm thinking about Woof Woof, I'm thinking about Tsunami, I'm thinking about Godzilla, and then Bronson and Braun Breaker. They both have Braun. The Brawn Dogs. K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh, the Dog Pound? That's not bad. Bronzilla. Heyman on FaceTime and shit, is he? What about the Wolverines? The Wolverines! That's what it is! I got it! See, I'm smart. Beware of Braun. The Bronsons. The Bronsons is, yeah. How about the Big Dogs? Big Dog is too relatable to
Sold out
Roman
14,000 plus tonight. Breaker and Reed with Heyman at ringside, taking out Penta and Sami Zayn in our main event tag team match. Seth Rollins was here earlier. Got chased out of the arena by Punk. Got beat up by LA Knight.
We can reuse the B team.
Match with LA Knight at Saturday night's main event. So
owns the Dog Pound. Oh.
How about CM Punk?
But it's DOGG that he owns. He doesn't own DOG Pound.
You know, Gunther is not going to take that. Guarantee you there's a receipt coming. Tag.
Enziguri by Penta opens the door for Sami to join the fray.
And the fiery Sami Zayn.
And Zayn now teeing off on Big Bronson Reed.
And now the concern on the face of Paul Heyman. I noticed how he hung up his phone pretty quick when his guys got in trouble. Nothing to brag about, I guess.
History's written by the victors, and I assure you, Heyman was probably narrating a chapter of his book. One of the greatest nights of his professional life, watching this duo that he has been charged with blossom into a great tag team.
And a kick right to the ribs.
I'm speculating it's better than any answer you came up with.
Sammy, leapfrog. Oh,
Ron Forrest.
Sent Reed over the top rope. Sammy holding his own, bad ribs and all. Braun Breaker now sent through the ropes.
The Vision. Seth's Meatman.
Look at Sammy, man. What heart this guy has.
Can't deny that.
Sammy off the top rope.
Arabian press takes down both opponents.
And Heyman understandably upset.
Heyman looks so disappointed.
One and only Sabu.
I mean, he'd be like, you have guys named Drew but can't draw.
Yet again, Corey. Perhaps could have ended this match a long time ago before he decided to do push-ups in the middle of the ring.
Listen, we can chalk that up to inexperience on Breaker's part.
Well, isn't that why Heyman's out here? To make sure that stuff doesn't happen?
Listen, Heyman can strategize, but it's not Heyman's job to execute the game
Yo, this
plan.
is...
He's a strategist.
Dude, I have never
he
been more
stays behind
disinterested
the lines
in
and
a
lets
Raw
his charges do the heavy lifting.
Yeah, that's what the Met coaches are trying to say. And now Sami Zayn going up the top rope, and Bronson Reed catches him with a right hand. Bronson, 330 pounds, just what an athlete. For a man his size, how quick he moves, he's agile.
Redemption? Okay. Okay.
Physical abilities of
Zendaya's finally cooking.
There aren't too many athletes in the world with as much heart as Sami Zayn, who continues to fight back.
Never say die attitude of Zayn. Not quite sure how wise this is. Looking for the... Oh! Bob connects! Almost had him, and Reed kicks out. What an opportunity for Sami there.
Breakzilla.
Take another look at this.
Okay, you're not cooking anymore.
Sunset
the show desperately needs a Death Riders ending. I agree. Dude, at this point, bring out the Death Riders. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Sammy, after being attacked,
I have never been so
earlier in the night by Karrion Kross, still boldly, if not possibly
dangerously
stupidly,
innovators.
That might break more ribs. Cover by Reed. Kick out at 2.
Sammy is hurting in a bad, bad way, and now Big Bronson Reed.
Guys, what about
vertical base and
Pure Fusion Collective? What about that?
The Braun Breaker.
I might have cooked.
Big smile on his face as he climbs up to the top rope.
And then for short, we can call them PFC.
Out of trouble. Penta's finally dragged himself up to the apron.
What about that one?
He's injured earlier. And Sami Zayn now driven right out to our announce table. Corey, get the hell out of the way. We know what Breaker's got in store here. Braun Breaker from the apron. You gotta
I kid you not. In our laps, they are barking in the Steel City.
He's a freak.
Everyone's gonna say, well, they're just cheerleaders.
R&B. We're not just cheerleaders. We also sleep with the married players on our team. We're not just cheerleaders. We're athletes. You know what I'm saying? Sounds ass. Damn, that's crazy. They'll probably be named something lame like the Visionaries. Yeah, something so obvious. Yeah. Woof, woof, woof. I remember when Braun Breaker was spearing people through walls. Now he's being goofy, barking like a puppy. He's still spearing people though. What do you mean? He broke Speed in half. He broke Carlito in half. He broke who else? Chad Gable in half. What do you mean? I don't know what the bronze is. Bark and bite. Bark and bite. It just called them the minions. Nah. Nah. Braun Barker. Braun and Reed, Bark and Reed. '90s Goldberg has the best spear. My favorite Goldberg spear was against Christian. I'll give him that. If you ever want me to say a nice thing about Goldberg, there, I said it. Now leave me alone. Oh, it's Canada Day tomorrow. Remind me to time out Sam from Discord tomorrow. Breaker is going to turn on Seth after he wins the title as a Heyman guy. Yes, I agree. Duh, y'all Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker, they're obviously Arby's. The tan line. I was thinking of something funny with tanning too. Not gonna lie, but I was like, I don't know. Crash out in 5, 4, 3, 2. The Revisionists. Maybe, perhaps. 2 joke wrestlers and a streamer put the belt on Braun immediately. 2 joke wrestlers and a streamer? What do you mean? What do you got against streamers, dog? What, you don't like streamers? Newsflash! I'm a streamer!
Face lock applied by Breaker to the
Goldberg folded Christian in half. Yeah, it was pretty good.
And I love what we're seeing out of Braun Breaker right now.
Rollins, Young Hounds.
To be the handiwork of Paul Heyman. You can consider this almost a victory formation. Don't make any mistakes.
How about the Samoan werewolves?
To come back, no slivers of hope.
Wow.
Breaker and Reed about have this one in the bag.
That's original.
Tag to Penta though. Fingertips away, almost there. Breaker with another shot to the back. And Sammy will launch Breaker over the top rope to get Sammy.
Tomorrow's Tucky's birthday. Say happy birthday to Tucky.
He's a long way away from Penta. Trying to drag.
We were talking about his contemporaries.
Breaker intercepts again. Sammy creates space. Tag made by Reed. Sammy trying to get to the corner to Penta. Bronson Reed now. Gonna drag Sammy. Oh! Senton. Golden opportunity for Zayn.
Q, don't ever cook again.
Digging. Sammy's digging. Tag to Breaker. Tag to Penta.
Damn, I heard that kick from here. Obviously, TV sound.
Crossbody takes down Braun Breaker.
And Penta.
Give me the clothesline.
Kick right to the back of the knee. Chops Breaker. Face first goes Braun.
Give me.
Bronson Reed. Big kick.
Step up Enziguri by Penta.
Into the corner. Breaker's gonna feel that one.
Oh no, Braun Breaker in danger of meeting the same fate as Chad Gable.
The sacrifice, trying to pull the shoulder out of joint.
You better be careful with that because Chad Gable was actually hurt.
Penta looking for the victory.
I thought Arby's was pretty good. Arby's is funny.
Able to fight back. Now there's the power. Military press, but a DDT counter by Penta.
Oh, you were talking about Braun's main roster booking.
Breaker kicks out.
Got it. Compared to Melo. Okay.
Man, Penta, what an athlete, but
absolutely superhuman power displayed by Braun Breaker.
I'm like even uncomfortable
but it
in
just
this
goes to show
chair.
you why Penta is one of the best in the business today, able to adapt in a bad situation and spike Braun Breaker. And this has been the most favorable position that Penta and Sami Zayn have been in most of this match.
Penta thinks he's Cena? That's crazy.
For the official, Bronson Reed makes Penta pay. Eddie Orango dealing with that goofball Heyman, and now
there we go.
Frankensteiner. Reed.
Tsunami.
Oh, set out powerbomb. Sami saves the matchup. It didn't work out too well, Mr. Heyman.
I actually thought that was going to be it. I was getting ready.
Sami was ready. I'm sorry, Sami sent to the outside. Heyman was ready to go celebrate.
No, Penta may be squashed here.
Oh, dear.
Reed going up to the top rope.
Tsunami. Oh, no one there.
Harm's way.
And all the air driven out of the lungs of Big Bronson Reed.
I shall name Sami and Penta
Can
Los
Penta
Genéticos.
muster the will to get back in this fight.
Sami needs a tag. Sami needs Penta to tag him. Tag's made to Breaker. Here comes Zayn. Exploder into the corner.
Breaker got a little overzealous and Sami made him pay.
Jumping, flying.
Got yeeted. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, look at a spear. Sami survived. Cover. Reed just through Sami to save the match.
How about B&B Destruction?
Big Bronson Reed, but Penta has re-entered the chat.
And Penta then outside the ring. Sami Zayn turning his attention to Reed. Sure, there's no way he's going to go for a Blue Thunder bomb with this 330-pounder.
Not with ribs like that, Sami. You're out of your mind.
Blocked by Reed.
No way.
Almost had him up.
Sami, you're going to hurt yourself.
Lands behind Reed. Sami ducks out of harm's way. Penta hanging Reed up. Sami. You kidding me? Suplex.
That's 330-plus pounds. Where the hell does Sami get it?
Sami better turn
Twitch, can y'all wait on releasing points?
by Breaker. Breaker.
Nice. Can y'all wait on releasing points?
Here are your winners.
I didn't even finish watching it.
Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker.
I'll tell you, what a game performance by both Zayn and Penta here tonight, but in the end,
Goon Squad.
Bronson Reed, Big Braun Breaker, just too dangerous.
Chalk it up to Sami's injury, maybe being a little tougher than he is intelligent, but
I don't think these two are done. Sami has been taken out. I think Penta's tired of Penta. Well, Breaker and Reed said they were going to end the Penta-Sami threat once and for all tonight.
That's it's time for Penta to claim mucho miedo, because this is a bad situation.
Oh my goodness. Breaker holding Sami Zayn down.
There's Jay. Somebody said this is the first dude. That pop is insane. Is he going to zigzag run?
Main event, Jey Uso.
Oh no, okay. Thought he was gonna come on like this and do his little zigzag run, but never mind, alright.
Steel chair in hand. Down goes Breaker. And another one.
Jey Uso teeing off on Braun Breaker.
And now turns his attention to Big Bronson Reed. Jey Uso coming to the aid of Sami Zayn and Penta.
The way he's selling it.
Jay with a big right. Kick to Reed.
Reed still on his feet.
Maybe not anymore. Jey Uso knocking Breaker and Reed.
Okay.
Braun, Breaker, and Bronson.
Just swing the chair, dog. Swing the chair at both of them.
Tonight.
Swing the chair at both of them.
But Jey Uso has provided much needed backup for Sami and Penta with this war.
Heat. Yep, I said that, but I had a feeling he might come out at the end of the show. The team of Jey, Sami, and Penta equals Team Guatemala. Yeah, actually, hell yeah, the underdogs. They want to just me mini. Alrighty, guys, let's rate the show. I will not be biased. I was bored for most of it, but I'm not gonna be biased. I'll do a 7 out of 10 for the show because it just might be me. Also, it's yeah. I gotta post this clip, but I don't know where I'm at. Hold up.
The apron.
What about that one? What about that? Oh wait. Guys, what about Pure Fusion Collective? What about that? I'm sorry. Even with my dry humor, I can't even find a smile. Pure Fusion Collective. What about that?
The Braun Breaker.
6.6, 8.1, 7.5, 6.5, 7, -6, a 6, a 6, a 7.5. Wheezy Blonde with the raid. Hello, Blonde Line. Hello, hello, hello. We are rating WWE Raw tonight. I was mostly out of it. I didn't really enjoy it. I thought it was a good overall show, but I was just like not interested in a lot of it. An 8.5, a 7, a 7, a 5, a 10. The last match picked it up. Yeah, I mean the tag title match was pretty good also. Lyra versus Bayley was good too, but it just I don't know what it was. I wasn't interested, unfortunately. The Rusev and Sheamus match dragged. I was yapping through that for the most part. Yeah, I don't know what it was about. I don't know what it was about today's episode, but yeah, I just maybe the time difference, maybe it was during my midday slump because it's 5:30 now, but it started at 3 p.m. So I don't know. Wheezy was the same way. It might have been because of the time change, and usually at that time maybe we're kind of winding down and then we get ready for stream. You know, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I was just out of it. I'll give it a goon out of 10 for Roxanne and Raquel. A 6.5. JD is definitely playing Red Skies tonight. Inferno matches aren't how they used to be. Nah. Nah. How come that one didn't go through?
Once and for.
It was a 5 out of 10. Did you like the early start enough for a permanent start time? If this is the permanent start time, I wouldn't mind it, but most of the time when I work on Mondays, I normally don't, but if I do, I usually get home around 3 or 3:30. So then that means I may not even be here for Raw. I don't mind it. I have the rest of the night to get ready for work tomorrow morning. I just cleared out a storage unit, but I literally like it was so tiny. It was like eight just buckets or 8 boxes, storage boxes, and there was like a little like those walker things and a suitcase. That's what it was. It wasn't even a big deal, but I haven't looked through them or looked through the stuff. I saw that there was a lot of paperwork and shit, and I was like, so yeah, I gotta get that ready for tomorrow to see what I'm taking to resell. A 3.14159 out of 10. That is the first 5 numbers of pi. I used to know up to 10, but I forgot. Bye, David. I'm thinking it's 10:30 p.m. right now. Yeah, it's only 5:30, so technically we should have been 30 minutes in. I'm actually okay with it because it's not too hot at 3 p.m. At this time, it's 87 degrees. It's not that bad, so I'm not sweating, but yeah. But now I have the rest of the night to actually like do work stuff and Patreon videos. I post daily paid Patreon videos. If anybody is interested, I can actually record a couple tonight. Borley was on screen, 4 out of 10. If you're referring to Bailey, that's wild. Fuck these early start times, keep them at 5. W Mini, thank you. Raw shouldn't be earlier than 7 Eastern. I don't know about that. Am I doing AEW this week? I am. I'm doing, so I start at 4 p.m. Pacific time for the USA versus Guatemala game, and then we're going to transition into Dynamite. But if something happens, like, because you know how Dynamite has long matches, if it's a match that I don't really care, not gonna lie, I might go back to watch the game. But so the last hour is going to be, or the second hour of the last game, but the first hour of Dynamite is going to kind of be like that, and then the last hour of Dynamite is just that. Hi official Lynch Sanity, thank you so much for the raid, buddy. Thank you. I just realized Rhea is definitely beating Iyo at Revolution. We're just so used to having these shows start at 8 Eastern that when they start early, it throws us all off. Was it like that for you guys? Because it was so hard for me to get into it. I was so excited. I was ready. I went live on TikTok too, so I already had that certain sort of energy already. So when I got on here, I was like prepared to like be in you know, interactive, entertaining. And then like within the first 15 minutes, it was like it died down. She does Dynamite, but not Collision. Well, not all the time. Collision is a rarity, yes. Raw is a 10 out of 10 for ending at 8:30. Mommy's always on top. Black top tier hater. Sheamus versus Rusev still has me sore. I'm still feeling it. Dude, I wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna cap. What are you talking about? Squid Games? What do you mean? I finished Squid Games already. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but yeah, I feel like people hated the ending of Game of Thrones, and I was okay with the ending. I was content. I was like, I like that ending. This is the first series where I was like, you guys like did not need that. Like, I didn't like it. I that's all I'll say. That was underwhelming. I don't like it. Oh, she's going to do a Collision stream eventually when it gets back on a Thursday, maybe. But Saturday, being here for Collision used to be hot, but like I just lost interest in Collision, so I don't really necessarily want to be here for 2 hours of Collision on a Saturday unless I have some 2K content that I plan on doing afterwards. I don't have Duncan Destruction. I have it, but for some reason my PC is, I don't get it. I'm actually kind of infuriated because when it comes to 2K, they treat PC gamers as like a third world. Like, they don't care. They like, we are the last priority. We are the last resort. No, I don't have any spoilers. That's right. No. I know. I didn't say anything. Ending of Game of Thrones was ass. Come on, Minnie. I honestly was okay with it. I don't mind the Game of Thrones ending either, but if I dared speak that on social media, I got attacked by all sides. Yeah, oh, I get attacked by it all the time because I always said, I was like, I actually like the ending. I thought it was like the most perfect ending. I don't know. And that was coming from a Ramsey Bolton fan. If you remember my Instagram tour, I was obsessed with Ramsey Bolton. Yes, I know he did awful things. I wasn't obsessed because he was doing the awful things. I was obsessed with just his acting. Why did I say it like I'm so pretentious? Acting. I just liked what he did with that role. He's fucking talented. Ramsey was an evil bastard, but damn, he killed him, man. I was like, dog, I can't, like, you're doing so many evil things that I hate you. But like, you're so good at what you're doing. This is why I'm a heel person. This is why I like heels. Spoiling? I'm not spoiling shit. I'm not spoiling anything. GOT ending was rushed crazy. I'm not saying that it was like the perfect ending or it didn't feel rushed, but I was okay with that ending. Spoil Squid Games. We already saw it. Shut up. I'm not doing that. If they gave it 2 or 3 more episodes, I think I would have enjoyed it more. I kind of feel like that with this, with the Squid Games. I don't know. I was just not. I don't. Now we get, okay, I'm not gonna read that because that's essentially the outcome that I saw as well, and I was like, okay. I didn't even see the season yet. I'm late. You got time to watch it without it being spoiled. You got time. Okay, guys. I am gonna log off though because I want to record for Patreon and I want to get like a good amount of stuff for Patreon. You'll get one tonight for sure. And then let's see, I'll be back on Wednesday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, 7 p.m. Eastern for Dynamite and stuff like that and shit like that. I want to sneeze. Alrighty, guys, have a good rest of your day. Hopefully, if you can fit where you fit, good, because it's only 5:38 for me. It should be 8:38 for a lot of you guys. So if you got time to do some stuff that you usually want to do, but you're using that time to watch Raw, you could do that. Fit where you fit, man. You should know about that, dog. Alrighty, bye Super G, bye Tucky, bye Blackman, bye Zendaya, bye RJ, bye Calvin, bye Big Wheezy, bye Hefe, bye Tyrell, bye Fearful, bye Ice Berlin, bye Calvin, bye Derm, bye Cardi. Hey Minnie, don't forget to check Cord because I talked about some private that I need your help on. Bye Blackman, bye Letman, bye Vinny.